Got that notification as soon as we go live. That's brilliant. Just it's the two of us tonight. We do have a guest popping on in a bit. Hopefully, within 30 minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we're just gonna wing it, basically, before he gets here.
Isn't that how we do every week?
Yeah, it's never structured, is it?
A little bit.
We can have a bit of a rant and a bit of a chat, but I think before we start, I think we're just going to go with. Hang on, if I can find it. This.
Nice. Did you make that?
Yeah, I made it ages ago.
Nice. It shows.
Go on, man.
All right, yeah, I got a bunch of things. We'll start off small.
Arcade one up, you sod.
So, who's in the chat first? Anybody in the chat?
Rolls off as always.
Hey, rolls off.
Jonathan's here.
Jonathan.
There's 7 in the chat so far. So, if you're in the chat, speak up. Forever hold your peace.
Those retro Boba Fett's are really going up in value. The prototype ones. I was watching.
Yeah, I've got rid of mine now.
Did you?
Not interested in.
Yeah. Thank you, Rozoff. I love mine. So yeah, we'll start out with a small pick.
You got my package yet?
No, I haven't.
Damn.
I have a video. I have a video in mind that I'm going to do that. I'm sure you're going to enjoy.
I'll get another one sorted.
Just send me.
Sleepy's just got his second package, so you might be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just wait a little bit longer before you do that. Did Sleeping get his?
Yes, he did.
Really? Yeah. So
he's got his sweetie package. He's going to open it tonight, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a good video in mind that you'll probably enjoy because there's a what if moment.
Enjoy all your videos.
Huh? Yeah.
Enjoy all your videos.
You got to start leaving comments. Did you like my comment I left on yours today?
Did I left one today, didn't I?
Did you?
Did I? I can't remember. I've left a few comments today, so you might be lucky. Yeah. Hey, John Joker.
Hey, John.
He's here, look.
Awesome.
And fabulous.
Yeah,
John, I was going to ask you to come on, but I couldn't get hold of you.
Yeah, we should open up the window and let a few people in and say hi for a bit, and then when we get our guests, they can slip out.
Yeah, we might do that. Do that. Depends.
Change it up, man. So, real quick, anybody that knows me, I'm a big. I love ad icons. I collect a lot of the Funko Pop ad icons. I probably have like 50 or more of those. That's in my son's room. Maybe I'll show a video on that.
Rozoff wants to know how much the Darth Vaders are worth now.
The Darth Vaders are up in, I think they're like over $100.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had 4 of them as well.
You had them? You don't have any more?
No.
I don't have any of the Darth Vader ones. I could never find one.
No, I couldn't.
It's all right. But so I'm a big ad icon collector, and I collected last year. They came out with the cereal where there was like an ad icon little toy. Remember when we used to get toy surprises?
Oh, I like those.
So I have all last year's set, but this year they're all in Halloween costumes.
Oh, nice.
So what caught my eye the most is I love the monster ones, and in a box you can get, these are the rare ones. So you could get a Count Chocula, there's 1 in 10.
Yeah.
A Boo Berry, the chances are 1 in 25. And then Frankenberry, the chances are 1 in 50. So I have to get these. It's an I don't care if I have to buy them on eBay, they are coming home. But so I bought 2 boxes, and I'll show you what I got. Nice. I don't really plan on eating the cereal, maybe occasionally, but I try to stay away from sugary cereals.
Yeah, don't we all? Hey, Blow, yes, it is live.
But here is the first one that I got.
Whoa.
Let me turn the light down. So this is
You'll have to tell me all that because I don't know.
So this is Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
And he's dressed up as a mummy.
Oh, nice.
And
I thought it was Celestius.
The second one the second one I got out of the box is Count Chocula, 1 in 10.
Oh, nice. And now I know who Count Chocula is.
Yeah, so I mean they're nothing crazy, but again, I mean to find a toy in a cereal box these days is like it doesn't happen. Everything's a mail away. So I'm pretty pumped with that. A second item I picked up is I love the Garbage Pail Kids. Who doesn't like Garbage Pail Kids? So I found this in the collectible section at Walmart. So it's Savage Randy.
Cool.
They have a few different ones. They have an Andre the Giant, which looks okay. I haven't seen the Ultimate Warrior, but I'll probably grab that one. And then they have a Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I'm kind of curious. I wonder, it looks like he might be holding like a keg of beer or something. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
So I grabbed that. And for a Funko Pop, I got this for my daughter for the holiday coming up.
Morning, Darthvader.
But anybody like Hello Kitty?
Oh.
This is a diamond edition. And
all people like Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty, and she's in a cup of noodles, which what teenage what teenage and college kid doesn't love cup of noodles?
I still love them.
You know? Well, like
we call them pot noodles. We call them pot noodles over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
but so this is a Hot Topic exclusive, and it's a diamond edition. So it's all shiny and glittery. So there's that.
No, we don't, Salacious. You're right. We don't get any toys in this era anymore.
Hey, Salacious. I love your dude's video that you put out. I wonder if he was happy or upset about that one.
You can never tell me, dude.
Yeah, I know. But I love it. It was funny as heck. And I found these in store.
I love you, Gator. Oh.
So I grabbed two. This is the only two that they had from the wave.
Yeah.
They didn't have Ahsoka. They didn't have a Jawa, or
I have just been talking
to.
I forgot what we were bloody talking to on comments on my video. That I was just going to go and order that from Smith's because I went into Smith's yesterday. Let's get me on screen. I went in Smith's yesterday, and I did say in my video that afterwards that if I had seen Darth Maul, I would have picked it up. And then I watched the video back, and Darth Maul was on the peg, and I didn't even notice it when I was filming because I was more intent in filming. So I said that I'm going to go to Smith's website to order it. So I went to do it, and I didn't order it. I ordered three packets of the Lego Marvel figures, and I ordered the 2-pack Thanos and Iron Man.
I have that set. That Iron Man and Thanos set is really nice. I saw Thor. Thor was at Target last night. The Bro Thor. He was on. Yeah, Target
but I've got the Builder figure. I've got the Builder figure, so
I like that one.
So I don't think I'll get that one. I need a Thanos and I need an Iron Man, and those two head sculpts are unbelievable.
So I found so the Bro Thor was on clearance for $18. The new Bro Thor.
Wow.
I saw the new Iron Man in the Infinity Saga box, but because I have the 2-pack of Iron Man and Thanos, I don't need that one. So that was pretty cool. So
vicious one.
A couple other items that I found. So I grabbed this, but I think I'm going to return it because, as you can see, I'm kind of limited on space. But this just reminded me so much of the Rustling Buddies back in the day. Remember the big stuffed Rustling Buddies that they sold?
No.
Hello? You don't?
No.
So they were basically kind of like a My Buddy, but it was in wrestling. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I want to grab that, but I'm gonna return it because, like I said, I don't have.
Oh,
So
like
it's
a blow
yeah,
up
so
thing.
it's like a punchy
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we had back in the day. We had the round feet
Yeah,
one.
the Bach
Like
one.
bot bags used to call it. I had a Batman
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I had a few of those.
I think I
Also.
had Muhammad Ali as well.
Really, that'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. I bet that one's worth a lot of money now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. But again, I don't have room, and I'm not going to be able to. I'm not even going to. If I could you imagine if I blew this up, I wouldn't have any place to put it.
It'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. $12. You can't. It's not too bad.
No. In Australia, I think Hello Kitty is called Good Day Cat.
So I did a short video on my YouTube. I did a short video on my YouTube channel of the 2-pack of They Live. And
yes, I saw it. Yeah.
So I wanted it, but I wanted it for like $50. When I saw the price, I was like, oh, that's way too high. And then I thought about it. I'm collecting Marvel figures, and I like Marvel. Don't get me wrong. I love Marvel, but I love horror movies, and They Live. I know it's not technically really a horror movie, but I love
sci-fi.
Yeah, I love those type of movies. The 80s movies. So I'm like, you know something? I gotta get it. So I went back and I grabbed it.
Look at that.
I got it back the next day.
Is that staying in the box?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the box isn't that great, but at least they show them.
It is. That's brilliant.
It comes with the TV.
Oh, if I saw those in the shops here, I'd definitely grab that. Hey, how are you doing, mate?
So now, because of this, the rabbit hole that
there's Dino's channel. Please subscribe.
Oh yeah. So because now I grabbed this one, and I actually pre-ordered the Hollywood Legends Rowdy Piper as what's his name, John from the movie. Yeah. So I have that figure on pre-order, but Necker made the version of him in this set. So now I got to go and hunt for that one because I don't want to pay eBay prices. But now I got to get that one. And if you go to Scream Factory, their website, they have special Blu-ray HD 4K movies that they sell, basically like horror movies.
Yeah.
But you can buy a bundle. It comes with the other guy from the movie, the other main character. I forget his name, but it comes with that exclusive figure, and it comes with the 4K movie. It comes with a poster.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
I don't think I watched it since it was first out, so I've not watched it since the 80s.
I would love to have it in 4K, so I think I'm going to try to
definitely
pick that up.
Don't mention 4K to me.
it's $100 for the whole set, which isn't too bad because the figures are typically the figures are typically $35. A 4K movie is $30, so that there's $65 there. It comes with a poster, and it comes with a vinyl record too.
Wow!
And I don't know what kind of I don't know the music that was in there. I can't remember if it was any good hit.
I think somebody famous composer did that. Anybody needs to check that out for me and Google it. Cameron, yes, they have toys in toy shops. Funnily enough, check my video, today's video out.
You have a YouTube channel?
Maybe. Loosely.
What do people think of my shirt? I don't think I showed this one off.
That's a cool shirt.
So it says PR 2D2. So for people that don't know, PR means personal record. So if you're lifting, your personal record, it could be like a 315-pound bench. But underneath it also says,
Joey,
hitting lifts, killing Sith.
Oh, nice.
So pretty cool.
Joey, you should be here. Where are you? Come on. Everybody saying hello to each other. That's brilliant. I love it. I love the community. That everybody, if they're not listening to us, they're talking to each other in the chat, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I meet so many new people like daily.
Please don't punch me in the head. That is cool. Yeah. Obey. That lives so nice.
Yeah. I mean, is there any way to watch They Live right now?
Is it on Netflix? I'm sure it's on Netflix at the moment.
I don't think so.
On our Netflix, I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to see that Boba Fett holiday special. Biker. Nice.
Maybe we could do a live stream of us watching They Live. I'll probably last 10 minutes and fall asleep.
Yeah.
I did that last night.
That, didn't they? I think I stayed up to watch one. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning for me, and I stayed up to watch one. And all they do is sit in the dark, fall asleep, eating stuff, watching it, watching a movie. Yeah. But yeah, we should do it. We should. What we should do is watch something like Return of the Jedi and just talk about the toys that was made from that movie. I think that'd be a good one. Darthvader likes your pinball.
Oh, thanks.
Don't mention the arcade one up.
Do you want to do a stream on it? Has anybody seen it? I'll do a couple minutes of playing. I'll turn the music right down.
Yeah, turn it off.
If anybody wants to see it, huh? Oh, and I have the Star Wars arcade. I know Mark wants to see that played. But all the music.
I've actually just watched the video, retro recipes, because he made like the old school sit down cabinet.
Yeah,
he made it around his arcade one up.
Yeah. I think
he's just got a new handle, a new joystick thing, and
this one works great. It's basically the same as the original.
Well, that's why I tried to get it, but
yeah. I
going to check out Kirk Hammett's from Metallica's Horror Collection. Nice.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Ooh. John Carpenter did his own music for most of his films.
Really?
I did have the Christine soundtrack LP, and I love that. I'd love that again.
Yeah, that's a good movie too.
Yes, Darthrock, do it. Do it.
Is Darthrock in here?
No. Yeah, Darthrock's here. He's just got the Star Wars pinball.
Oh, isn't it awesome? So good. I love the Empire. The Empire is awesome. Yeah, we got to do a video, Darthrock. We got to get you on.
Liking your shirt.
Darthrock is a big horror guy too, so we're gonna do in October. We got to bring him on so we can show some horror collection.
Yeah, that'll be good. Greedo says he might subscribe to me. Well,
I actually unsubscribed to him today.
Well, I don't.
I'm just kidding. Mark, I've been following you before when I was like 5-6 years old.
Yeah, I know. They Live is on Netflix.
Maybe. It's on net. Oh, it is.
It says he's just checking UK Netflix. I'm sure it's just come on. Deadpool's just come on Disney Plus as well, and the Orville. I just started watching the Orville. I just finished season 1 to start season 2 of the Orville. Revived the Golden Goose. Wow. Mine was the bin lid. My arcade was called the bin lid in town. Every day after school, I'd cycle down to the bin lid, play on the Star Wars arcade, and play on Tron, and go home. And just play. Pretend I was in an X-Wing riding home. That's how sad that used to be. Well, still am.
See, what I love about doing streams on my phone is I can change my background just anytime.
Where can Salacious get a buff duck from? What's a buff duck?
Oh, the buff duck. Because I did I sent my wife sent me a the picture of the duck. It's not our duck. We have 3 ducks at my house. 2 white ones, 2 they call pecking ducks, and then we have a black one. But she sent me a photo of the ducks.
Yeah, I caught the picture. I wasn't.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Been really busy, so
he's geek strong, man. They live. Oh, it's
Not on
it's not
I
on.
think it's on UK.
It's not on. I'm surprised they're not selling it. I'm gonna get it from Scream Factory. I want to get that whole bundle.
Yep, there you go. Tez's confirmed it. It's on UK Netflix.
Really? How do I get UK Netflix? So I have to move to the UK?
Get a VPN. Vern, hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Vern. Vern, I love your stop motion, man. You are insane when it comes to stop motion.
Yeah, it's an amazing channel.
I've dabbled into it a little bit, and let me tell you, it's not as easy as Vern makes it look. And I mean, he does an amazing job.
What's the best horror film? What's the best horror film? Or what would we like best?
You know that to this day, I'm 52 years old. I can barely watch. The Exorcist, the first Exorcist, is by far the scariest.
It was scary. It was scary when it first came out.
No, it's scary still. but Amityville Horror Part 2 is pretty scary too. When they have some of the scenes when the kid's possessed in the room and he comes coming up to the screen like that. Yeah.
Well, my favourite horror film's got to be Christine. But I like Evil Dead 2 as well. Hellraiser. I think Hellraiser is like more of a proper horror film.
I like Hellraiser, but I'm not a huge fan of Hellraiser for some reason. Yeah. It's got to be the accent. Maybe it's the accents of the.
Well, that's probably why I like it then.
Yeah,
I haven't. That's another film I haven't seen for a while, so I could do with watching that again.
Hellraiser, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellraiser, Jaws, and then Star Wars is my number one, but horror is right there.
JT. Yeah. Yeah, I did think that when I first saw it, but yeah, you won't get that one. Keith Harris used to build like a ventriloquist. He was for me to say, and he used to have this duck called Orville, and he used to have a monkey that hated the duck, a bit like Salacious, really.
But everyone loves Salacious.
They live on Peacock for free.
Oh, really?
Maybe you have to pay for.
So you got to subscribe to Peacock, but Peacock isn't too. I gotta look into it because I got rid of DirecTV, so I basically just do Roku and and Paramount Plus. I do too, but.
So Joy thinks Exorcist is still the scariest movie ever.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what loves Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser's. I don't know. It's good, but it's not my top 10.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I got a few items I'm going to show soon.
That's drop bags.
Now since we're on the topic of horror, why don't we just go into one of the weirdest items I have then?
Oh dear, I haven't done my bloody pickups yet.
You said you had no pickups. Or you just?
I've got a lot of pickups. I've got a bit of a rant as well.
All right.
Right. So I picked some mini rigs up. These are extras, so I'm going to
cool.
Be selling those. The bloody guns for. So I've got an Ink 4. I just got a 3 lot because it came with the MLC3. It's up on top of my cabinet now.
Which one's that one? Which one's the ML3? Can you pull it down?
It's a white one, the little tank.
Yeah, no. This one? Oh, is it this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yours is white, mine's yellow.
This isn't the original top. I got this from, I just put the top up here.
Mine is glued on.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think I've
got it now. So the Ink 4 Tesla like these. And the Cap 2 is my favourite because he's the first one I ever got. So I've got those spare now.
Are those complete?
Yes, of course they are.
Right.
Of course they are. I went to Smith's yesterday, and I got Ahsoka.
How many Ahsokas do you have?
One.
Yeah.
I'm not a scalper. I only picked one up.
Yeah,
I think there were about 4 on the pegs. I don't know. I never looked. I didn't even notice the Darth Maul, like I said.
Yeah, I might open one. I'm not sure. My second one.
Talking of 4K movies, I got Star Trek: The Motion Picture, thinking that it was a 4K movie, but it's not. It's just a Blu-ray. So that's going back.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can only get the 4K Star Trek in a 4-pack. I don't want all 4. I just want 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But there you go.
How much is the 4-pack?
£70.
Yeah.
I did get some Lego Marvel minifigures. So I got Loki with
That's cool.
Frog Thor.
Those blind bags you were saying?
Yeah. I've ordered 3 more. So Thanos Gamora. I don't think it's this week. I think it's next week episode. I think Party Thor's this week because I've changed them around. Monica with the red helicopter, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize what that was until I built it. I thought, what the hell's that?
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And then Captain Carter.
Oh, sweet.
And now I have got the Stomper, which has got Captain Carter in, but it's a different colour. She's a different colour. Top and a shield are a different colour from that one, so it's a variant. So I'll have 2 Captain Carters. But I'll be live streaming that tomorrow, building that. Now that is quite hard to find here. I'm really surprised I found it in Asda. It was meant to be £27, but I got it for £18. I think they had the wrong price on it.
So Mark, let me bring something up. So I collected Playmobil Scooby-Doo monster, the villain. Yeah. And they were all blind bags. And how fun / creepy is it in the store aisle when you're grabbing the blind bags and you're feeling through them, grab another one, trying to find that one piece, and you're like, oh, I think it's this one. So then you buy it. But I ended up getting a whole set that way. After having so many duplicates.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I can't do that. I can't keep buying duplicates. So then you start finding and feeling and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun.
Do I have a vehicle that will fit a 6-inch figure? No, I don't, unfortunately. Hey, Papa, how are you doing?
Hey, Papa, how you feeling?
Yeah, how's your hernia? Yeah, I've been through that operation. It's not nice, is it?
No.
Yeah, so right, I'll go back to me. I've got a few. I have got the ring for the Fantasy League for the winner.
Oh, cool.
Whoever wins is going to get the ring.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And you can keep that because it's the 2021 version. So that is going to go to the winner of our Fantasy League.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite heavy as well. What else did I get? Oh, yes. I got carded palitoy Klaatu.
That's actually a decent card.
It's a brilliant card. And the bubble is fully attached. It's brilliant.
Wow.
It's a lot better. I'll be honest, I actually bought it to sell on because I got it for £42.50. So I got it to sell on. I mean, I'm only going to make 20 quid at the most. But
no, you got to keep that.
I'm just falling in love with it because it is so good.
So is that
2 carded figures now?
You said that's a palitoy card?
Yes, it is.
Does it say palitoy on it? So did they take away the palitoy in the front?
Yes, halfway through the Empire Strikes Back line, the palitoy went away.
Oh wow! I want a card. I want a card with the palitoy. I don't need a figure.
It has to be Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back. Half for the first half. I did have a Boba Fett palitoy, Empire Strikes Back carded figure, and it did have palitoy in the front. I sold it, and I don't know why. But yeah, this the first cards, first Return of the Jedi cards come out with like you normally see with Return of the Jedi. Then they move to this with the black underneath, just to get the TM marking.
Oh yeah.
Now this is a 65A card, simply because it's got 5 lines of trademark there. If it had 4 lines of trademark, it'd be a B card.
Oh, too bad somebody colored on the back though, huh?
Yeah, the Ewoks, yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it comes from the factory, right?
Yeah, because they wanted to keep the Ewoks a secret.
Isn't that funny how they did that? They just colored them in.
That's kind of thing they did.
Instead of making a whole new image, they just colored it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you can get away with stuff like that these days.
Well, no, because it's back then it was film on it. It wasn't digital. It cost so much because what they'd have to do is line them all up like that. Not like just photoshopping, because there was no Photoshop back then. That's a picture. That's a photograph. So they photographed it. So for them to re-photograph that, it would cost a fortune. So they just, you know what, we'll get a Sharpie. Did they have Sharpies back then? So yeah, that's my. I think
that's a good pickup. Now, where did you find that cartoon? Is that in store or eBay?
eBay. Yeah, eBay. You got to look. You got to look for things like that. I always do. Yeah. There's quite a few now, because I tell you what, I am not bothered about condition of cards, as long as the bubble is more or less on the card, even if it's a resale. I want to collect the card of figures for under £50.
Yeah.
So,
what if the bubble's been cut, like mine?
No. Well, it depends.
Because you can put the figures.
Depends how rare it is. It depends how rare it is.
Luke Poncho. Luke Poncho with the coin.
Yeah, that's legitimate resale. Let's go back. Oh,
yeah, I display my some. I have a Tri-Logo card. I have a couple of Jedi cards. I have a Ewok
Tri-Logo
card. Yeah, it's still cool.
So but good.
I think I have a couple of Empire cards. I don't have a Star Wars, and I don't have a palitoy card. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, standing in shot feeling blind bags. Yeah, I showed on my live stream yesterday how to feel for these Marvel, what to feel for these Marvel blind bags.
Isn't it kind of creepy, especially when people are walking like, you know, I'm 52 years old, like going through Scooby-Doo blind bags, feeling them.
Yeah.
But I walk up and down the aisle so it doesn't look like I'm like doing this. I'm just walking.
When I had my shop, I had the Disney blind bags, and I'd actually give my customers the code, because they used to have codes on.
Yeah, right.
I'll say which one you're after. I look at a code. I said it's that one.
Yeah, I did the codes too, and some of the boxes, the codes were different, the cases or whatnot.
Is that Bo Jackson's ring? No, it's going to be Brandon's ring. I think Brandon's going to win that one. Team has got. Hope you're feeling better, Papa.
Yeah.
Should get that mock graded. No, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I just have a problem. I mean, I think graded's cool, but if
that's right.
Is it a grading a figure is typically like $35, right?
Yeah.
And it takes 6 months to send it out.
It depends how busy they are. And,
I don't know. I just have because I know a lot of my cards. I mean, a lot of the figures that I own, I took them out of an original card and put them on a shelf. They've never been played with. So I know the grades are good, and a lot of those are from the Power of the Force or Power of the Jedi, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the Power of the Jedi. And so I know they're mint. I know they grade pretty high. Yeah. But I don't know. Is it really worth spending $35 to have them graded if you're going to keep it in your collection and not sell it?
The only reason you'd grade, really. I mean, yeah, for peace of mind, things like that, but most dealers do it just so they can raise the price.
Yeah, I mean they look nice in the
Oh,
boxes and stuff.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
but for me, I just wouldn't want to post anything.
Yeah, I'd be so.
Postal services like it's going to go missing. It's going to get damaged. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Rebel Endor Commander, 20 quid. It's a reseal, but anything under £50, any carded figure, even the Return of the Jedi ones is brilliant, especially a palitoy one. So yeah, I'm not going to go overboard and just buy loads, but I'm just keeping my eye out. And if it's a figure I like, I will pick it up. And like I said, this is not, it's not rare. It's probably one of the most common palitoy Return of the Jedi carded figures to get. But it's just in so good a condition.
Yeah, it's a good figure too.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think there's such a bad thing as a bad figure in the whole set anyways. Looking at them, love them all.
Right then, it's Batman Day today, apparently.
So we're DC. We're going on to DC instead of Marvel today, huh?
So no, we're just going to do a little bit of a game between you and me before his guest comes on.
I'm going to win though.
So I'll let you go first because I'm good like that. You got to pick your Batman.
Oh, okay. I don't really collect.
Where's he going?
So I don't know where to go. So I'm gonna have the chat decide which ones I should display for the. So we'll go with 70s, and I think I showed this.
Where you going?
I have to get the stuff out. Mark,
Why?
you told me about this.
We're doing a draft. We're doing a draft here. We're doing rankings.
What do you mean?
You got to pick your Batman.
Okay, right here. I got it.
No, on here.
Oh, get out of here! I thought we were showing our toys.
Yeah, we will do afterwards.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing the toys.
Batman.
All right. Well, I can't see. So we are. Oh,
well, you know which Batman you like.
Well, I guess I got to go old school, 66 Batman.
Well, I'm gonna go Michael Keaton then.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go I'm Batman. Michael Keaton. You went with. I'm gonna go with what's his name? The Dark Knight.
They're all Dark Knights.
Well,
Christian Bale.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris. Yeah.
Good.
Really?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go animated.
Yeah, that was actually gonna be my first choice.
Animated.
But, let's see here. I'm trying to see because I don't know a whole.
You've got comic book. You've got Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Arkham Asylum.
Oh.
And Lego Batman.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arkham Asylum then.
I'll go Val Kilmer then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the comic book.
I should have gone comic book.
Yeah, definitely. I can't believe you went with Val Kilmer. What's the matter with you? You automatically lost.
Better than George Clooney. I'm gonna go Lego Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
I'm gonna go with what's the middle one?
Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond for sure.
Well, I'll go. Whatever they call him, and you can have.
No.
George Clooney.
Yeah, but I'm one ahead of you. So
yeah, well, you can have him.
No, you can get rid of George Clooney.
Last to be picked.
George Clooney can be off the list. I don't want him. Get him off my list.
Okay.
You can't get him off now. He's stuck.
Oh,
You automatically,
you stuck with
I
him.
automatically
I'm very
lose.
sorry you stuck with him. So there
It
you
doesn't
go.
matter who you have now.
Tell us in the chat who won that.
And don't include my George Clooney. Because it doesn't matter who I have. As soon as you put George Clooney in there, you lost.
I can't believe I got Val Kilmer at 3. I should have gone comic. But
yeah, I think I have Arkham City, Arkham Knights, the video game. I have the original.
Yeah.
You have Michael Keaton, though. Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton's a good one.
Those two are my favourite. I think I'd take Michael Keaton over Adam West. But
well, I know, but
there you go.
You can't beat original. Wasn't it? Who was before?
Basically, he's not original, is he? There was one in the 40s, the serial in the 40s, Batman and Robin.
Yeah. So who actor, whatever? Who was that?
I couldn't tell you without looking that up.
Yeah.
No, I used to get all the comics when I was a kid. I grew up with Batman and Superman.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you have is Super Friends in there?
Josh Clooney's still in there.
What?
No, Ross.
Bars off here. I lost all respect. Just kidding. Yeah, you forgot the animated Justice League, did you?
Yeah, but it's just
one's great.
You can class the animated.
You can have George Clooney. I'll take that one.
No, I don't want George Clooney.
You get George Clooney. I'll get the animated.
I want Batgirl.
I want the Mego. How about the Mego Batman?
Alicia Silverstone that played Batgirl in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a wonky mouth, but she was all right. She'll do. Keaton animated wins for me. Yes, thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah. Jonathan.
I guess it's going to be 5 minutes. So, what are you going to show us Batman related then?
Yeah, so I have a few. Now, what did I do with them? So let's see. So since you were talking about Michael Keaton, so I do have the Michael Keaton. I guess this was actually considered the Michael Keaton one.
Oh, I need that for my Batwing.
So I had this in package, but my son, when he was little, he wanted to play with it, so I let him, and unfortunately, we broke the string. He pulled us out, so I had to glue that on.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, and also we have the Jack Nicholson Joker.
Oh, nice.
And I do have the.
You got Bob.
What's that?
Have you got Bob?
Bob?
Bob the Goon.
No, these are the only two I have from this set. So you fill this up with water and you stick it in the back of them, and it squirts water
good.
out of here. Hey, it actually works. Look. Wow, what a difference, huh? The hand trick.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his hat's removable. And then we have the Danny DeVito penguins. I don't have the Danny DeVito, but I do have the penguins.
Oh, cool.
So
where's the Catwoman?
I used to have so many like animated Batman figures on card. I collected all the villains. I had Two-Face, the Riddler, all them, and years ago. Oh yeah, so that's sweet. I'm not done yet though.
I need the Batman for it. I need the Batman for it.
Is that this Batman?
Yeah. Let me grab it.
Yeah. That's cool. How much did you pay for that?
£1 4p.
What? If you find another one, let me know.
Yeah, I need to find the canopy for it.
Yeah, I would love to have the Batmobile too.
Yes. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I
I'll trade you if you find it. I will send you one of these.
The Gareth down at the toy shop I go to, he's got one boxed.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So this remote works with the Jawa Sandcrawler.
Right. What was that for?
This is for the Batman.
Is that for that one?
Yeah.
Right. It does look like the palitoy version. Power command.
So I have two remotes, but I'm keeping both. So if you get this, you get no remote.
Well, I'll just go like that.
This isn't Click.
Is this Sonic?
No, this isn't Sonic.
All right.
This is radio control. The Sonic is the land speeder.
Right. Yeah. True. And the R2D2.
No, the R2D2's remote control too.
I thought the R2D2 was Sonic.
No, I have the R2D2. I have it. It's remote control, and I have the remote. The remote's.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah. No, I bought that on eBay for cheap money, and it didn't work. I brought it home, and it was I think it was the battery connector. So I snipped it. I added a brand new one, and plugged it in, and it works pretty good. It's not perfect. I think there's a couple of things. I don't think his head spins, but it's pretty close. But we have this, and I'm not sure if I showed this one off in a video, but so look at the cape.
Brilliant.
It's all beat to heck, but this is original. Everything's original on it.
Yeah. Totally.
So who was it?
I had Robin. I wish I still had it.
Oh, I'll show you something. So Sean Solo 8 just picked up the McFarlane Batman figures from 66.
Yeah.
And his Robin, just like this one, is missing an arm. So Sean, we're like twins, man.
Oh wow. That's what I had that. I had that as a kid.
Hey, let me do the trick again. Yeah.
Now
so he's missing his R, and he's missing a boot.
The mask that's printed on. That's printed on?
Yeah, it's printed on.
Because the original ones, the first ones had the cloth mask, didn't they? But
I don't know.
They kept going missing.
I think this is the first series. I think the second series came with removable masks.
I thought it was the cloth one came first, and they were all going missing, so they printed it on.
Yeah, you might be right, but I know they have a Batman with the hood. You can take the hood off.
Yeah.
And stuff, but they reproduced.
I Robin had.
They remade these years ago.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of original ones, and the only one that I had to buy that was Wonder Woman, and the Wonder Woman is the modern one, but it looks just like the original.
Yeah.
But I think I had a video that showed the McFarlane Batmobile, and in the video I showed all my Mego Batman toys and some of these toys. So if people haven't seen it, you can check it out, and it's pretty cool.
My Batman. I was going to show my Batmobile again, but I kind of show that every week, don't I?
Yeah, it's cool.
That is the very first toy I really had, the Corgi Batmobile. But I think I'm going to go with what Chris sent me.
What year is that Corgi one? The Corgi one.
It originally came out in '66, but this is like a '70s version because.
What year does it say on it?
They added the tow bar later.
Because this is '70s also. This is 1977.
Yeah.
So
because they're all reruns, weren't they?
So what year does your small one say? Does it have a print on it?
One. The Corgi one's going to be 75, I think it is.
All right, so that one came before this one then. This one lights up. It lights up inside
I'm
here.
saying they've been re-releasing them since '66, so I think they're still making the corgi. So yeah, Chris sent me the Batarang.
Yeah, that's cool.
Up. It's just so cool. It's got a little stand and everything. It's going on my Batman shelf.
I have one of those. I got it at clearance for $5.
Anyway, our guest is here. So welcome.
Nice. Hello.
Welcome.
I'm sorry I was so late.
Michael.
I was running around today. Running around.
Hey, Mike. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks a lot for having me on, guys. I really apologize for being late. But I did even bring a Batman, and it's so not up my alley. But I do have some Batman stuff. This is the Kenner one from back in the day.
Yeah, that one's good. Nice. I like that. I like that version.
The fighting action, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one's great.
You said you'd pick that up in the shop.
Yeah. I was over at my wife opened a toy store down here in Nashville, and I was over there, and I was like, "Oh, you guys wanted me to bring something Batman." And the only thing I have Batman upstairs, I have the cartoon, the 1996-ish, I think, where it was like the bigger Batman from the cartoon, and I have Clayface and the Joker from that. But those are the only ones I had in the house. So I was like, I want something kind of cooler, and I figured the toy store would have something cooler. But it did, because this is a pretty cool one. It's the Kenner from the 80s, I think 86, 84.
Yeah, that one's awesome. I love that.
Thanks, man.
How much is that for sale in the shop?
I got a sticker here somewhere. I don't know. I ripped it right off.
Did we get a discount today?
$75 he was.
Wow.
Me, did I get a discount? I get everything for free. It's my wife.
Yeah. I want to talk about that. How did that come about?
Well, we were out Star Wars hunting, because we go hunting collections and stuff like that on the weekends or whatever. We'll go to tag sales, garage sales, yard sales, whatever, flea markets. And you guys call them boot sales, right? Over there.
Yeah.
But we'll go to one of those, and we were going to them, and I always just look for vintage Star Wars, and I'm like, I like vintage Star Wars. That's what I like. I like some modern stuff, but mostly props and stuff like that. But mostly vintage, and she likes modern stuff. She likes Jawas, and she likes all the new Jawa stuff. And
women always like Jawas, don't they? Why is that?
I don't know. I guess they're non-threatening. I think Jawas are scary. I don't know, because
they were in Phantasm.
You seen them eat that egg on the Mandalorian, man. Forget about it. They are not a happy group of people. But so she was going, oh, you should get modern, because there's money in modern, and you should get it. And I'm like, but I got no interest in it. And the whole reason why I sell anything at all is because the way I find my best stuff is I'll go in, like, look at your monster collections behind you. My monster collection is upstairs where Wi-Fi doesn't work properly, but if you ever want pictures, I'll send them. But your monster collections behind you, I'll go in and I'll be like, okay, I really want, I don't know, like that ATST I see behind you or something, and say that's what I'm after in your collection. And I'll buy the whole thing, because that's the way that I end up getting that XYZ figure or carded figure or something random for very little money once I'm done getting rid of the rest.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way to collect. Collecting doesn't have to be backbreaking. I actually started a little tiny page on Facebook because so many people, I collect vintage Star Wars, and it has gotten ridiculously expensive. But people were being like, well, I can't ever start collecting vintage now because there's no way to get the complete set, this, that, and the other. And what I did is I started with a $100 bill, and I said, I will get an entire complete set of vintage Star Wars for this $100 bill. It's going to take lots of time. It's going to take lots of effort, but I'll get it. And I think I'm up to like 27 complete, very nice figures, and I have $130 in my kitty. So I've actually made money doing it. And I have all those figures for free. It's very doable. You guys know you're collectors. That's how you make it. And none of us are Bill Gates. If you're Bill Gates, you just have your secretary buy whatever you want.
Yep.
But if you want an awesome collection and you're not Bill Gates, you got to work at it. But that's all the fun,
Yeah.
Well, I made money getting the last 17. Some of the last 17, I made money out of it. So it's easily done.
Yep.
I think hunting's the best part of collecting.
It really is. It really is. I love getting new stuff in, or playing with stuff, because like for my collection, it's few and far between, or it's really rare or weird nowadays, because I've gotten so many things for vintage Star Wars. For Batman, not so much, but vintage Star Wars, and so it's really gotten, I don't know, it still has that excitement when it's something that, especially if it's something I haven't seen, because I've seen a lot. So those kind of things only come up with Hunting the Wild. You will not see them at toy shows. You'll see 10,000 Boba Fett's at a toy show, but you're not going to see a rocket firing one very randomly, unless you come to my toy show. But
You have one?
no, I don't, man. I was the guy. Here's my rocket firing Boba Fett story, since we're on the subject. But what happened is I was going to buy one, right? And it was he was asking $20,000.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he's asking 20 grand, and I'm like, no way, that's worth 20 grand. I'll give you 15. And he's like, no, I can't take it. They're going to be worth 20 grand. I'm like, you're crazy. There's no way that's insane, you know? And he's like, oh, all right, man. And I'm like, I'll give you 17. And he's like, oh, let me think about it. And then he was getting back to me. We were going back and forth. And I finally said, all right, fine. I'll give you, I think it was 18.5 or something like that. And he was like, dude, I just sold it for 20. And I was like, no. And I was like, well, all right, that doesn't matter, man. I'll just get the next one. And I knew I was overpaying anyway, so it all worked out. The next one sold for $60,000. The next one sold for $110,000. And what? The last one sold for 140 grand or something nuts.
Is it really?
I missed that boat, but
just get you this magazine. I'll just go.
I definitely missed that boat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But
This
hey,
is a collector's gazette that I get in the UK.
Nice.
The advert. There's an advert in here for the UK for Hakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hakes comes down to my show every year. They're nice guys, man, but they have them. Yeah. Yeah. I blew it. I know I blew it.
So
I totally did. But
185,000.
185. Well, that's the painted one. Yeah, the 165, the bargain basement rocket set, you know.
Yeah.
It only costs a nice house.
That's it. That's it. I mean, and my holy grail at the moment is a DT Saber Luke.
Nice.
And I was umming and ahhing about £400.
Yeah. No.
And
you don't think that's worth it?
That's a great deal if it's real.
It's unbelievable price. And I thought about it so much, somebody bought it.
Yeah.
But there's another one. There's another one coming up. So
yeah,
if you can get it for $400, man, because they've been $800 for a couple years now. I think they're over that now. I think they're like 12, 13, something like that.
Looking to get it for $1,000 now.
That's nuts.
The only thing was I think the import tax was $120 on top of what I'm already paying.
Wow.
I think you got to hop on one of my Facebook pages, man. We'll send it to you. I'll send it to you a gift. I don't care. Everybody's got a birthday, right? It's your birthday present. You paid $2 for it. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what people were saying. Get them to ship it as a gift.
Yeah.
Which most of my viewers send me stuff as a gift.
Right.
But then I'm thinking, what if it goes missing?
Oh, yeah.
The insurance, what only give me $20 off.
I've rolled those dice before, and then you bring it into insurance, and they're like, oh, it's $20, and we have to keep it and destroy it, and you're like, but and then you end up just eating it.
That happened to me with the Boba Fett, what is it, the anniversary 6-inch one that came on the card back.
Yeah.
So I got one on eBay for I think it was like $100 or something like that. And when it came here, they put it in a box and didn't even pad it. So when it came, it was all mangled up a bit. And I'm like, well, I'll keep it, but I want partial refund. And she's like, no, I'm going to just send it, have it sent back. And that was the end of it. So she probably got like, $25, $50 or tops, I think, for insurance. But now I kick myself in the butt because, it was damaged a bit, but now it's even worth a lot more than that.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, there was one on my groups. This lady, Robin Borka is her name, and she's a nice lady. But anyway, she bought a tri-logo Boba Fett vintage from I think it was the Netherlands or something, and she was trying to explain how to ship it in a star case, and she said, "Well, you put peanuts in it." I guess peanuts doesn't mean peanuts over there. It's not what we think of peanuts. So he filled it with peanuts. Literal peanuts were in the star case. So it's a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Well, nowadays it's like an $8,000, $9,000 card filled with peanuts in the star case. But it made it, and she got her tri-logo Boba Fett for dirt cheap. But it's beautiful.
Must have got scratched up, don't you think?
Man, it didn't mess it up at all. It was just like, the non-salted, thank goodness. But You put honey roasted in there, forget about
Yeah,
it.
I've heard that.
That's
Do you
funny.
listen to the Vintage Rebellion podcast?
Yeah. I've actually been.
I've heard
They're
that
great
story
guys.
on there before. And I just cringed up when I heard that.
Yeah,
It's
That's
classic.
hilarious.
Isn't that? Yeah, send it in peanuts. What?
Yeah. And real peanuts instead of packaging foam
Yeah.
or whatever. What do you guys call it? And do you call it peanuts in England?
Yeah, packing peanuts. Packing
Peanuts? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was the Netherlands thing or Germany or wherever she got it.
Maybe.
But he did not make that connection at all.
It's just, I think it's lack of common sense, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The same thing. Lack of common sense.
If anybody needs a Boba from the Jedi Star Action Figures, have some in stock. Thanks, Tim.
What is SAF?
Star Action Figures. It's a fan channel.
All right, got you.
Fan.
That's cool.
It's like you might have heard of Star Action Figures, comics and cocktails.
Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, it's
guy.
like-
Actually, my
one of
wife
those.
is a distributor for them or something
All right.
for the store. Yeah, Entertainment Earth. I know that one.
Yeah.
She's all focused. I'm no good with that kind of stuff.
So like when Hasbro are saying fan channels in the UK, these like Star Action Figures, people like that.
Ah, all right. I get you. Awesome. Yeah.
They're pretty good, Star Action Figures. They're all pretty good. But I think Star Action Figures are more in with Hasbro.
Right.
And they get things quicker, if you like.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are definite levels.
Yeah. Backhanders. So, when did... I don't ask you questions, so I know most of these answers because I've listened to your podcast so many times.
Oh, no. You're the guy.
every time
You're the
you've got,
guy,
like,
yeah.
people asking you questions, haven't you, in your podcast?
Yeah, hey, man. I love answering questions.
So, basically, just tell us about your collecting and your Star Wars and your love of Star Wars when it started and why you started collecting or why you started playing with them, basically, because we started playing with them, didn't we? We didn't collect them at the beginning. We played
No. I definitely played with them. Yep. Well, my first experience with Star Wars was at my grandma's house. We used to go down to my grandma's house, and at my grandma's house, she had this upstairs room. And when you cleaned your plate, and she was old school Czechoslovakian, half of my family Czechoslovakian, half of my family Italian. And she was old school Czechoslovakian, so it was like lentil soup with like the big old hawk of like some leg or something with stuff floating on top. Like, it's serious food. And we were like American kids that were like, give me McDonald's, you know what I mean? And but you finished the meal at grandma's house, you got to go upstairs and play with the toys.
Is that the pasta fazool?
Yeah, no, I wish. The other grandma, forget about it, man. It was all the Italian food. I could eat it all, forget it. As much as you could fill my plate, I'd get through it and I'd be smiling and be like, where's the cannoli, you know? But no, the Czechoslovakian food was really just not my, like, what I liked. It's very, very like farm food where you like see what's the animal you're eating, you know?
Yeah.
There's no question as to the breed of the animal that you're eating. And so, but after that, you would eat that and you'd be able to go upstairs and play with the toys. My brother had a bunch of Star Wars toys, and I have the Star Wars toys. I didn't see the actual movie until a few years later. My brother had it because I'm 1980s. I was born 1980. So I didn't see the movie, the original Star Wars, till I was like, I'd say 8. Maybe 7, and I saw it on a VHS tape, and that VHS tape, right at the end of the VHS tape, was my sister taped over right after. It was like, okay, kid, let's blow this thing and go home, and it goes, and then it's the Cabbage Patch Kids. So I didn't even know that Death Star blew up till like the 30th time I saw Star Wars. But I loved the movie. I just kind of figured it blew up, you know, and I was like, oh, Maria, why'd you tape over, you know? But I really dug it, and then I got into it with friends. I was in it was called AAA Steve Blast Baseball League in Torrington, Connecticut, and I got into friends, Mark Bonneguide and Eric Bosley, and I ended up getting these friends through baseball that also like Star Wars. And then it became, we watch all the movies, we recite the movies, we start doing the trivia, we start doing all the things that Star Wars kids do. So that really got me into that. And then we all started buying and collecting the old vintage figures. First, we started playing with them because my friend Mark Bonneguy that I was saying, he used to have like every G.I. Joe that has ever existed on the planet. Like everything, all the big play sets, the big, like the bunker thing they had, the flag, all this stuff. The great thing was the Star Wars figures 3 3/4 fit and all that stuff. So I would bring over all my Star Wars guys that were technically my brother's Star Wars guys at the time. And he would have all the G.I. Joe guys. And then we would have, the sleepover and the big battles and blah, 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 blah. And that's where the love of it came from. Then both Mark and I started being like, well, we want to get all the Star Wars guys. So we would start collecting. And that's when we first started collecting. And we would mow lawns. And that was back in the day where you get $5 or $10 a lawn. And then we would go to My Mother Threw Mine Away in Torrington, Connecticut, and give him all our money and buy whatever old Star Wars junk he had laying around, no matter how bad it was. And that's when I started really collecting. And it went on from there. I stopped when I went to high school and college because I became cool and played football and drank beers and didn't know what Star Wars was, But I got over that little bump in the road. And once I got married, I got back into it. My wife was like, I was like, can I, I'm going to grab some of my old Star Wars stuff. And I got it from my mom's house because we finally got a real house, and I put it up and she's like, oh, that's cool stuff. And I started being like, well, maybe I'll get the complete set. That's how it started. And then it was, once I did that, maybe I'll get a carded figure. And then the new movies. I know some people don't like the new movies. I like the new movies. I could have done with The Last Jedi being a little different. There's my dog. He came to visit. This is Rex, Captain Rex. You guys are Star Wars people. Lovely. That's Captain Rex right there. He's a little tiny puppy, so he's very bad. You're on TV. Stop being bad. And there's his tail. But I ended up getting into collecting again once she was really cool about it. And then the new movies came out, and I really liked the new movies because she fell in love with the character of Rey, and then she became a Star Wars fan. So like it was like Sunday comes around and it was like, well, you want to hang out and maybe watch a movie, maybe kick back on the recliners, maybe fall asleep, whatever. What do you want to watch? And it was like Empire Strikes Back, and I'm like, bah, what a good day, because it totally changed my whole world, because she started getting into it and wanting to see exactly. She wanted to see all the old stuff, and all the new stuff, and now all the cartoons and Zeb and this and that. And so I encouraged the heck out of it, man. I got to be the world's largest Jawa, and my wife dressed up as Rey. And I didn't give her a diamond ring or anything. It was her idea. And she came from the world of, I've never seen a Star Wars movie in life. Isn't it kind of weird aliens just walking around? So I couldn't believe it. That's why anybody always goes, how do you get away with buying so much stuff? And I go, because my wife has a Jawa focus. Get your significant other into some sort of focus of something toy, and they will be like, boom. But so now they started putting Jawas in the Mandalorian, and she loves the Jawas. So my whole house, man, I got a 3.5-foot Jawa sitting over there. I got the Lego Sandcrawler right behind me. They're all over the place, man. She's got a little, I don't even know. It's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It's some container over there. That's I don't know.
Oh yeah, right.
One of those,
She's all over the place, but it's awesome, and that's why I get away with buying so many Boba Fett's and stuff like that, because it's just she's into it now, But that's how it started. I started the IC, which is the Imperial Commissary, the Facebook groups. If you want to check them out, imperialcommissary.com. But the Facebook groups, hey, awesome, dude. There it is. But any of the Facebook groups, you can join up, but they're just for buying, selling, and trading for vintage Star Wars toys, modern Star Wars toys, all different stuff. And it's very cool because it started out of a necessity. A lot of these things have old school kind of societies that don't really let new folks in. And I kind of didn't really want to be a part of that. What happened originally, here's the real story. I was giving away free vintage Star Wars figures once a week. I would zoom into the figure and go, who am I? And take a picture of it. And it was a complete vintage Star Wars figure. I was on a group doing this, giving one a week away just for the heck of it, because I buy so much stuff, because I have a problem, but it's a good problem because it's toys. Yeah, exactly. So I was giving them away, and then the admin team on this page was like, he's trying to steal your addresses so he could rob your collections. Stop playing this game. We're going to remove him, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'll just start my own page. And that's the whole reason why it started. The convention ended up starting because I was at a very expensive corporate convention and about $2,000 in between my wife and I, and all I did was stand in line to buy merchandise. And I was like, this could be done better. I'm tired of it. So
Yes.
that's what happens. Star Wars, I love it so much. And I know I keep going back to Star Wars and we're supposed to be talking Batman, but I love Star Wars so much that I get really, really offended when people ruin it or take advantage of it for personal gain that hurts others. You know what I mean? So that's like what everything I do in Star Wars is because I've been super duper frustrated in certain ways with the way people handle things. I mean, you don't know what people know, and you don't know who's going to be the next world's biggest collector. You know, why can't you just be nice to everybody? I didn't know what a Taiwan Boba Fett was when I started. Now I have 1,000 of them. But you know what I mean?
We all don't know everything about the collecting.
Exactly.
We find out something new every day. That's what I love about this. I'm just going to put in John's here. John's turned up. I'm just going to let John in. Hey, John.
Hey, John. How you doing?
Let me get the cheesy headphone on. We'll work with this.
Have you lost your headset?
No, I just didn't get in the. You got me there? You good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. Okay.
Love
No, I just got home from dinner, so I don't have it set up in my room where it normally is. So I'm in the living room.
Do you know Michael?
I'm sorry, I'm walking around, guys. My dog just stole the bag for Batman and Robin. And
No, I don't believe I've met Michael yet. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, what's up, John? How you doing?
Doing all right.
I thought you might have known him, John, because you know everybody in Star Wars collecting, don't you?
Well, I may have pumped across his channel, of course, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we all have.
I don't know if I've met him before, you know?
Yeah,
well, you got to come out,
fans.
man. But no, I appreciate being on, guys. I really do. It's awesome.
Where are you at, Mike?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, look at that.
Music City.
Yeah.
Sorry,
my friend Brian's up there. So
oh, nice.
Someday I'll come visit Brian. I'll pop over and say hi to you.
Yeah, for sure, brother. Do it up.
Yeah. So, carry on what you were telling us about your ICCC.
Yeah. Don't let me interrupt.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
Well, that started, like I was saying, man, it was because of just out of necessity. I feel that it can be done cheaper if you're not paying for the corporate boardrooms or the corporate flights on private jets. So that's what I tried to do. It's icnashville.com if you want to check it out. But it stands for the Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention. My biggest problem with conventions, I love conventions. I love the community. I love going hanging out with people. My biggest problem is most conventions, certainly the mainstream big ones, have gone. They make their tables so expensive that the only way that vendors can make money is by dumping container loads worth of garbage from China on a table and going, knock it out at $1 a piece. And it's nothing I want. I don't need 45,000 Pokeballs or bean juice or bubble gum made out of ginseng root. You know what I mean? It's not. And that's what I see at these conventions all the time. And the reason why is because if you're not knocking out thousands of products an hour, you're going to not pay for your booth. So you don't have any old toys. And that's what I like. I like old toys. It's my thing. So that was my big problem with conventions is they seem to just be giant corporate money grabs where they beat your feet up. They beat your walking up. I mean, you could come and you could go to this convention. You can have a seat. God forbid. What's wrong with that? You know, there's chairs and couches. Wouldn't that be crazy? But it's things like that where they take it away. I don't like the way, like for the guest stars, for example, I don't like the way conventions won't let you see a guest star if you don't have exactly enough money to pay for their autograph. Why is it a zigzag behind 500 drapes and you can't walk by if you're a little kid without $80 and take a picture of XYZ guest star? I think that's wrong. I think it takes away what's wonderful about this. You know, I'm a Disney kid, you know what I mean? And
you're used to walking up to Chippendale and just putting your arm around him and saying, let's take a picture.
What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? And yeah, sometimes you're going to lose out a couple times, but usually you don't lose out. And to tell you the truth, if they can't afford the picture anyway, you're not going to get it anyway. And if you get an experience from them, then they're happy, and that's better. Like, I don't know, man. And the people that want the autograph and the picture are still going to pay for it and buy it because it's going to be better and it's right there and it's on site and you go get the professional photo ops on the metal picture or whatever they do. But that's why it's not as restrictive. And yes, does it lose money on a couple things? Sure. Like, for example, VIP. I think VIP is the biggest racket in all of convention business in the history of the world. So what I do is I make mine half the price or less than half the price of any major convention. I feed you all weekend and I give you Friday just for VIPs to hang out with every single movie star. Like, nobody does that. And the reason why is because you could be charging $1,400. Don't give them a free day. Don't give them food like every other convention out there with big guest stars. You know, the Emperor is coming here, which is crazy. Like, so I want people to have for the price of a VIP ticket, the ability to experience time with the movie star, the ability to shop early, the ability to not stand there in line with 40,000 other people to buy whatever XYZ nonsense was pumped out this year. Because I've stood in that line, man. The $750 badge around my neck, and it's not cool. So,
so well, the other thing too is, have you ever done it at a Star Wars celebration? I mean, I don't want to speak ill about my favorite thing in the world, but
I go to celebration all the time. I love it.
Like that VIP was a total scam. You had to wait just as long as anybody else, and sometimes they stop the VIP line and they go, "You guys got to wait while we let some of the regular folk through because there's too many VIPs in line." So it's like, well, then what did I pay for? If I paid to be in the front of the line, and now I'm not in the front of the line, you know. So
I did get the brainstorm to fix the VIP thing.
You don't even get what you pay for. You don't even get what you pay for.
It was at a corporate convention, and I won't mention which one because I am playing the game with all these people, and I don't want to take anyone off. They all run a lovely show. But yes, dude, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why this convention exists. I mean, even for autographs, you know what drives me nuts? For autographs, every convention in the world, what do? They take your money, you sit there with a badge, and you stand in line for 16,000 hours. You know what? They already solved this problem 8,000 years ago at the deli. You get a number, you go do what you want to do. When your number gets called, you walk up, get your autograph. Nobody stands in line at ICC-Con.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody do that? These are the kind of things, and I don't know why. I don't understand why. Maybe it's because they want people to get more autographs, make it worth it. I don't know. But why can't they just give you we all have a cell phone in our pocket. If you're a giant convention, you're telling me you can't send a text message so I could save 3.5 hours of my day standing in a line because XYZ guest star hasn't walked out of the back room yet? And those kind of things are the kind of things that we're trying to fix at this convention because it's for the fans. We want the fans to have an amazing experience. That's the point. The thing I said, I'm a Disney kid. And one thing Walt Disney always used to say is you're not trying to make people, you're not trying to take money take anything from them. All you're trying to do is bring them happiness and everything else will take care of itself. Just bring happiness. And that's all we're trying to do. That's why we make it so nice and we have our own security. I mean, shoot, man, there were the room sales, right? And that's late at night. And security doesn't do that because it has nothing to do with the convention. But my security detail happened to be just hanging out at the room sales. Somebody tried to steal a painting from somebody's room. They caught him, got the painting back at 2 a.m. And I mean, he went to jail. And that wasn't a problem anymore. You know what I mean? So if that doesn't strike fear into the heart of evildoers, don't come to ICC-Con if you're a bad guy. We're going to get you. But and that's not even their job. But they are collectors and they love this hobby and they're part of the community. So even though it's not their job, it's all of our jobs. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this for all of us. So if there's ideas, we always have suggestion cards and suggestion boxes. And maybe people are too nice, but we don't get too many suggestions. I remember the one suggestion we got the first year. It was hilarious. It was get the younger Captain Kirk because we had Shatner. No, and I was like, oh, geez, man, try it here. But that was the only complaint. And man, if that's the only complaint, then you're doing something right. And we even had a sheet you could fill out. It was in the book. It was easy to complain because we wanted to know what we're doing wrong. Because it's not what we do. In real life, I have a trucking company and art galleries. I play toys. I was tired of living in Nashville, a very great town that's one of the biggest growing towns in the United States for, 6-7 years running. And we have no convention. The last convention that came here was Wizard World 10 years ago. And Wizard World, nothing against them, but it's not my type of convention. And the reason why is because it's $50 to get in, $45 to park. Then you walk around and there's 600 guest stars and no toys.
Wow.
There's not a single toy in the building. If there is, it's one guy with pops at triple the price. And I don't even collect pops. So it's not my kind of convention, because I love guest stars are great and stuff, but I'm not an autograph hunter. I have lots of autographs because if I run into somebody, I'm going to be like, hey, could I get your autograph? That's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those people that has 600,000 autographs because I go to all these different cons for autographs. And I understand that people want to do that. But when I go to a con, I'm looking for the toys, you know?
Yeah.
And it's nice that the guest stars are there because I'm like, holy moly, that's the Emperor. That's awesome. But I want to see, you know, and at these other cons like that, those major corporate ones that go state to state to state to state, or that come around every few years. I mean, Celebration, I love Celebration, and I won't ever speak ill about them.
Well, yeah, same thing. I don't want to say nothing really too bad about ReedPop because we've had a great relationship. To be quite frank, I mean, the last Celebration, they gave me ReedPop gave me a 4-day pass. They always, every year, they give, when I lived in Seattle, every year they give me a 4-day pass to Seattle's Emerald City Con. So I don't want to speak anything ill of ReedPop either because I've had a great relationship with them. And they set up interview rooms for me. So they'll give me a room and be like, when I was doing the podcast, they'd give me a room in Seattle and just filter in the guest stars that were doing autographs for a half hour a take, and I could record with them and do whatever we wanted. So, I mean, I've had a great relationship with them, but yeah, I just have to agree the line situation is just terrible, you know?
Well, the problem is I believe that they, as much as they've scaled, because it's such big companies, and the thing is, it's not just ReedPop anymore. It's ReedPop, Topps, and Lucasfilm.
Yes, true.
You have three major, gigantic corporations that all have their own divisions of lawyers and all have their own ideas, rules, and regulations. And then you end up throwing one show, and one show is not enough shows. I mean, like you throw one show every 4 years for the entire Star Wars community. And the problem is when you get there, it's not all community stuff. It's the Geico booth and the Wilson booth and the Singapore Airlines booth and and I understand that. That's fine. You're a huge corporation, and that's fine because that brings in, you know, you go to a Celebration, you're going to have Mark Hamill, you're going to have Hayden Christensen, you're going to have 50 of the coolest guest stars. Harrison Ford's going to walk by at one point. Great. And I get that that's why you do the things like that. And that's what's great about that convention. What I love about it. The thing is it loses the community part. I mean, where do you go hang out with your friends at Celebration? Your room? Unless I throw an IC meetup there, I don't see my friends.
Yeah.
And it's because
you got to go to the collectors meetup or something like that. Like I always go to the
local pub.
Yeah. You know, they usually have a room for it, or like I go into like last time I went into the prototype room to check out everybody who was selling and trading prototypes and things like that, you know. So, but that's where I met up with my friends that I used to see when I lived in Seattle, was going to those collector meetups, you know. And, and you're right, they're technically not part of the convention. It's something that the fans set up themselves, and they get a room for it or whatever, you know, or you know, But
there's really, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it's a lot of fun. But it is the marketing for the Star Wars universe. That's what Celebration is, and it's turned into, and that's okay because we need that too. I love it, man. I was screaming in the stands when I saw Mandalorian the trailer. You know what I mean? That's what it's for, and that is awesome, and that is something I enjoy as well. But just because I enjoy cookies.
Everybody in that aisle were brought to tears when you see some of those previews. Awesome. It's like, it's so emotional. It was awesome, man. But what I'm saying is I might like cookies and I might like ice cream, right? And I might like both those things for dessert, but they're two very, very different things. And Celebration is great, man. It is great for, you want to see the newest stuff. You want to see the biggest stars. You want to see the craziest things. Not you want to see the rarest collectibles. Not anymore. It's lost that. There are definitely more rare, more expensive collectibles at ICC-Con every single year. And the reason why is because the tables have gotten so expensive. It has to be these very high-end artists, which make beautiful art, and their stuff's worth every single penny, and they deserve it. And it has to be, you know what I mean? It's not a different level of quality or it's just a different, like, it has to be Wilson Football. It has to be Geico. And, you know, I don't, just because I have State Farm, I mean, I'm never ever going to interact with the reason why Geico ever affects my day-to-day life, but I sure am going to care if it's somebody selling old toys. And those toys, those old booths, the old toys, the stuff with low margin where we're digging through bins is gone. Oh yeah, that's
And
my
that's
favorite
what I
thing
love.
to do.
Exactly, me
Dig through
too,
those
man.
bins. I'm down there in
And
those
that's what
boxes.
that's why this convention that I throw, it's different because it's more focused on that. It's more like a convention would have been 15, 20 years
That's
ago.
what I was gonna say. You're going back to the roots, man. 'Cause
Yep.
when I was in the 90s, I had my own. I had a business license to sell at conventions and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I had our own. My friend and I had our own small business, and that's what we did. We sold video games, board games, toys, comics, and stuff that we didn't collect to buy things that we do collect. You know, and
That's it.
those.
That's what we were
back
talking about
then,
before.
there were tables like at big conventions that we could get, small shows, 10, 15 bucks a table, big shows, $20, $30. I remember going to Star Trek conventions with all the original cast at the show and paying like $30 for a table. And it was massive. There was, 20, 30,000 people and we made bank, but it's like all of a sudden over the years, it was like $50 a table, $100 a table, $700 a table, $1,000 a table. You're like, all right, well now we're done. We can't. There was
I did a Wizard World, man, like
that's all
5
you
years
make
ago.
is $1,000. So
It
you're like,
cost
if
me
I spend
It were
$1,000
$1,000 a table back in 2016 because I talked to one of the vendors. I says each table is 1,000, so we've got to sell everything we've got just to make the money back.
Well, I paid $2,400 for 2 tables at Wizard World once.
Wow.
And all that happened is people walked up, looked at my many hundreds of thousands of dollars of old vintage high-end Star Wars figures and go, I had that when I was growing up. And I turn around and look at it, and it's Power of the Force yak face. And I'm like, dude, you're from Tennessee. You did not. And it's those only came out in Australia and Canada, man. You didn't have one. So, but didn't sell anything. And you get hammered. And then what happens? Somebody like me never goes sells there again. But dude, I have for vintage Star Wars, my stuff as far as like production things is incredible. The amount of stuff I have, and it's because I buy so much because I love this stuff and I have a massive collection on my own.
Yeah.
I actually bought some really cool stuff. You want to see some really cool stuff I just got in? It'll be a total exclusive for here.
Definitely.
It's not even vintage. It's total exclusive. Here, hold on. It's on the floor. I gotta grab it. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta put you looking at my couch.
It's such a great vintage couch. I love it.
Yeah. You like it?
It's super
I have
rare.
it because
It's a puppy.
the dog can get traction on it.
That's a puppy.
Here we go. Now these are super duper secret, but I'm gonna show it to your people first.
Oh.
But
Are they for sale?
No. Or certainly not yet. I mean, it hasn't even come out yet. But you guys know they're making some new TV shows there for Lucasfilm and stuff, right? And that one, it's called Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? Well, for Obi-Wan Kenobi, this is the secret name of the Obi-Wan Kenobi film.
Oh.
So these are the armbands to get in to be an actor.
Wow.
And these, when you see the bar scene, are 6 cups from the bar.
Yeah.
So these are screen used cups that you won't see yet. But they will be in the Obi-Wan series. So when you're watching Obi-Wan, when you get to a cantina bar, which there's always a cantina bar in Star Wars, so I'm not spoiling anything.
We'll be for Kenobi.
these are the cups from there. So if you're wondering, but that's what came in today. That was really cool. And I also got one of the Imperial officers' batons.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a screen used prop from Obi-Wan. You guys are the first to see him. I haven't shown anybody else yet. But that's the crazy thing that came in today. So I'm super juiced.
I love that.
How the heck do you make those kind of connections to get that stuff?
I've got so many Facebook groups all around the world, man. I'm the guy that people hit up when they're like, "Hey, man, I got this thing," and I'm like, "Well, I like that thing. I'll put it on my shelf. How much?"
Yeah.
Totally. But yeah, that was the cool thing.
Give me a cup.
I got his gloves too, but they're just
you have enough to pass around.
Yeah, no, 6-pack cups. But,
yeah, that's awesome. I'd like
that's what I've started getting into is really the props and stuff. Let's see, you can.
Yeah, I was
But it's got the guy's name in it and stuff. But I'm going to cover up some of it so that I don't want to be that guy. But yeah, so those are Imperial officers' gloves and a baton from Obi-Wan. And I also got this, which is a piece to one of the carts, and it still lights up and everything. So you'll see that in Obi-Wan as well. But it's got all the wiring behind it and everything.
Oh.
See, we couldn't get any of that when I lived in Seattle because Gus would buy it all.
Yes, Gus Lopez. Yes, Gus Lopez. I'm sure
Yeah.
will bother me for this, and I'll be like, Gus, I don't sell my stuff to you. When I die, you can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gus has all
Where
the
do you
cool
live
stuff.
and
He's
when
got
you're
way
out?
cooler stuff than me.
Well, every
Gus
year
has
we
cool
go to
stuff.
his house for the party after Emerald City Comic Con. One of the nights
No,
he
I
had a
don't.
big party, and
No.
yeah,
Don't
I
go
was
there.
always like that Lego Kane's got to come home with me someday, or the Yoda Kane. Sorry, the
Man,
Yoda
you know what
Kane.
I want? I want Grand Moff Tarkin's pants that he has, which
Yeah,
is
or
just too cool.
or the Palpatine's eyeballs.
Yep, Palpatine's eyeballs.
So Mike, I have a vintage Star Wars figure that I'm going to give away, and I'm going to give it away to you. So just give me your address,
To me?
and then I'll. How they said that, that goes back to the other thing when they were saying that you were getting people's addresses. So you
Oh
could go
yeah,
take
totally,
it.
man.
right.
Yeah, no, hey, you
Yeah.
can come on out, man. I'm from Tennessee, dude. You
Well,
ain't gonna
they're
make
not
it
your
within
fingers
100
yet,
yards, brother. Unless you're invited, then you make it all the way through. But no, man, I got these cool. Like here, dude, check this out too. But these are the robes that they wear, so they don't get pictures taken when they're walking around in outfits.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
set.
Oh wow, yeah,
With the
yeah,
big black robes.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen those
Yeah.
behind the scenes things.
There's the hood
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Oh, well, that's cool.
But that's all the cool stuff I got today, and I got something else I can't show online, or else I'll have the mouse knocking on my door. But I'll show you guys after.
Well, you
That
can show
blows
it
away
afterwards
my
when we-
box
when
of
we go.
cereal.
Nice,
That blows
man.
away with a box of cereal I got this week.
I like it. Man, I didn't get a box of cereal. Hey, the thing is if we were on a desert island, who'd be doing better?
Yeah, right.
You,
right.
because you'd have some food.
You'd
And I'd
have
have
covered
some
though with that robe.
wood
Eat
and
the cardboard.
Yeah, that's
I like
nice.
the color. No, but these were, I was super excited to get these in because it was a real trip, man. And it's very few and far between that props show up, that
Yeah.
are hassle.
So I think the
Cheers,
last convention I was at, they were revealing these new Star Wars figures that were coming out, and it was a C-3PO and a Luke Skywalker, and they were all jacked up. That was the last convention I went to.
So it's been forever.
I
What,
get-
95?
join
Right?
you there.
96?
Yeah, it was like 95. And
Probably
I-
94. If you were seeing a preview, it could have been 94.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was going
fair enough.
around, and I had a good amount of cash back in that day. It was like I had a couple $100, and I came across a yak face on a Tri-Logo card, and I think the guy was asking $125,
Oh,
and I was like, I'm not paying that much money.
I remember that too. I remember the days
Yeah.
of seeing them for $100 and going, I won't pay more than 60.
Yeah. So
And
I ended up buying a loose yak face for I think it was like $85.
yeah.
But so I had a handful of a good amount of cash, and they had like you were saying back there that when I went at that time they didn't have any toys that I wanted, so I ended up getting autographs, and I'm not an autograph guy, but I ended up getting David Prowse, Jeremy Bullock, Kenny Baker, Warwick Davis, Peter Mayhew. So I have all their autographs, but good thing I did because now I love them.
yeah. I've seen Warwick so many times, but I've never got his autograph.
Really?
He's one that I really, really want too.
Yeah, I've got one. It's on
I
a layer
love the
card.
guy. He's so
It's
fun.
The 2-pack with Leia and Wicket somewhere
Yeah.
up there with all my layers.
Yeah. David Prowse was so nice. He was.
Yes, it was.
I went up to him and I said, because I took all their photos. I have a picture against over here. I have all their photos. So as they're signing it, I took a picture of them, and I asked David Prowse. I said, "Can I take your photo?" He said, "Yeah." So he gave it my camera. Back in those days, I think I had one of those throwaway cameras, and he gave
With the flash.
So he gave the camera to his son, and he called me over. So I have my arm around David Prowse as he's, and I have the photo right over here.
Did
That's
you have
cool.
that? Was he doing the
Yeah,
geek stuff?
well, I did have Geek Strong arms back then too, but not like no, we weren't doing the Geek Strong back then. We should have. That would have been cool.
Wasn't he into weightlifting and bodybuilding, or was that?
He actually trained. He
Yeah, I
trained
thought so.
Superman.
I
Christopher
thought
Reeve,
that he
yeah,
had
yeah,
something to
yeah,
do with that.
Christopher
Yeah.
Reeve. He was in. Wasn't he in the movie The Wicker Man?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know it was in Clockwork Orange, wasn't it?
Was he? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, Clockwork Orange. But he
Yeah,
went for the park. He went for the parts for Superman. But obviously, he didn't get it. And then they said, "Could he come back and train Christopher Reeve to look like Superman?"
That's got to be pretty tough. Hey, man, we really like everything you did except your face.
Yeah, we don't want you, but can you just help the guy that has won the job?
And they never even told him. He found out from somebody else. That's going to be the worst. You know, that's. Have you seen the story on Netflix? I think it was. They have his the whole story about David Prowse.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'll have to check it
It's
out.
really
I'll
good.
check it out,
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, a nice guy. I met him a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these signed. I get my Black Series signed by everybody, and most of these are passed away now. I think there's only like Greedo left.
Well, Anthony Daniels is still there.
Yeah, Anthony Daniels. Yeah, it's just about hanging on into. I've got General Veers. I just got General Veers. He's
cool.
He's still about. So yeah, most of them are passed on. I've got carries up there. Carrie Fishers.
Mark, pull it up, and I'll show you the photos I have of. Pull me up, and I'll show you the photos I have.
I'll pull you up. I'll pull you up. Oh, Peter.
Wow. He's like 10.
Peter Mayhew.
That's from a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the '90s, and here's Jeremy.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's burning out. Oh, Jeremy was a total gentleman.
Oh, Kenny.
Jenny, yeah.
And how young he is
Wow,
there.
look how young he is. Yeah.
That's cool,
Wow.
man.
And then, I mean, I love all the photos, and you check me out back in the day.
Oh.
But how cool is
Hey,
that?
what happened? You were good looking. What happened?
It's the hair, right? But yeah, how cool is that? So I have these
That's really
laminated, and I have them on my wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, and when I went to the convention, I wasn't even going to get their autographs because, again, I wasn't a big autograph guy. But you know, this is priceless.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing back then too. Is like I think because I can't exactly remember, but it was either William Shatner or Kenny Baker that was my first autograph. And now what? I've got a few hundred of them on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And
Like William
those
Shatner.
guys got me into it because they were so nice. And back then, it was like $10. Autographs were so cheap, you know. And now it's like I'm getting shocked when I walk around and I see $160 for so and so's autograph. I'm like, really? Are you serious? That's like I think that's just totally insane. It's unbelievably crazy.
I'll walk you up to some of mine. If I lose internet, I'm sorry. It's this room, but at least it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
I feel inadequate with all the cool stuff behind you guys.
That's why it's another reason why I like Ashley Eckstein, because most of the time she'll only charge $10 or $20, even at the big, even at that last Star Wars Celebration, she was charging $10. So it's
like, sign it, please.
I got one of her somewhere.
She doesn't want to like kill us with her. Yeah.
Oh, I need Ashley's.
These are those are
you got some nice pictures there, yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, this is my swag wall. Everybody that gives me swag or stuff like that, I have a big corkboard wall.
Wow, you get a lot of friends.
That's from
That's so cool.
The guest stars at the second ICC con. So those are all Star Wars people and stuff.
Wow.
And then here we'll see how far my internet goes. But these are all different, you know, from different things.
Yeah, that's great.
Like one of the first meetups. There's my complete set.
Wow. Oh, let me see this. Oh, that's an awesome display case. Huh?
Those are really up and everything. It was custom. I got it custom done, but
yeah, I like that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I like the individual colors behind them. That's pretty cool.
That's McQuarrie. That's Bullock. There's the David Prowse and Bullock.
Oh wow!
And Lando, Billy D.
Wow.
Harrison Ford on an Indiana Jones.
Oh, wow.
There's a Skywalker, Mark Hamill. I got a Yoda on my back.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a Bullock. There's Ashley again.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how my aim is going. I'm kind of just pointing around with a
Yeah,
laptop.
no, it's good.
That's
No,
all
you're
Lily
good.
Letty.
That's brilliant.
You're doing better than me.
These
Lily
were
Letty?
the,
What lightsaber
Lily
is that
Letty.
over in the corner?
These are all from Mexico only. They're
Wow.
Mexico exclusives. So these are the figures from Mexico.
Oh,
So that's a complete set from there. Here's some
Oh,
really rare
Luckies.
bootleg Boba Fett's.
Oh, cool.
oh.
Wow.
These were the cast pictures for The
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
Yeah.
They were the gifts, the cast gifts. That was an episode 7
Oh, you got the jacket
hat
and hat.
and
Yeah.
jacket.
Did I see a
Came
yellow
with
lightsaber over in the corner?
Oh yeah,
What's
down
that
there by
one?
my Mando rifle.
Yeah, which one's that?
It's
Is that
the
the-
Force saber, the old ones.
Yeah.
Are those the
Vintage.
plastic ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
woo. You have
Yeah.
to swing it to make the
Oh,
noise.
wow.
I
Yeah,
have that
it's
one over
swinging.
here.
The air makes the noise, right?
Yeah,
I
they
have
are.
the inflatable
Cool.
one.
And then this is my crazy room.
That's not crazy. That's normal. That's how a room should look.
And then
Yeah. Fantastic.
there's some more
Hey, Luke.
autographs. These are all the Boba Fett's.
I lost you.
I think we're losing you.
Yeah,
Did
we're
I
losing
lose you?
Oh, there you are.
Are you all right?
Yeah, you're
Is it
good
all
now.
right?
You're
Okay.
Yeah,
good
it's
now,
good now.
yeah.
I told you my internet goes out here. These are all the Boba Fett's autographs. That's Argentina.
G-Force, that wasn't P.
These are just
Hello?
what happens is the guest stars. Did I lose you?
No,
No.
you're the
Okay. The
That's
guest stars that come over, they come to the house, so I let them sign anything in my collection room.
fine.
So a lot of the stuff gets signatures on it. But that's like all these stormtroopers. They've all signed it because they've been in here. It was crazy. Steve Sansweet was looking at my stuff one day, and I'm like, dude, you're Steve
Whoa.
Sansweet. You have all of this.
You have
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
my
mate, I
Bobas.
bet it's like I've got that.
you have a sail barge.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's my grail.
There's more Bobas.
That's a lot of Boba Fett's, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a crazy
It looks
This
person.
is
good.
Boba Fett.
It looks good.
These
though.
are all Hong Kong down here. And then these are Taiwan.
Wow.
And then these are all PvP Palitoy. And then
Oh.
these are Lily Letty
logo.
and Meccano.
What happens
out of
if
the
you
works.
hit one? Does it fall around like
Yeah, they
domino?
all go down. Yeah,
They all
totally.
fall down.
I had them working on my roof and they knocked them all down.
Oh,
Oh,
that's been
here's-
horrible.
Can you wonder I can't get a Boba Fett?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
It's me. There's some slave ones. Here's some ships.
Yeah.
Some slave ones. How many slave ones do you have?
They're 4, but they're all different boxes, man. 5.
Oh.
There's a 5th one
Oh
over
my.
there.
Well,
But
all
there's like the
vintage box.
Palitoy one or the American one. This is Andrea's stuff. I told you. See, she has the Jawas, Leia's, bunch of carded
Wow.
stuff.
Holy shoot!
Those are
Oh,
pretty crazy.
she's got Meccano.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's a Meccano.
Yeah.
That one's Lily Letty. Tri logo.
Oh,
Which one's the one that has the removable hood?
That's Lily Letty. This one.
You have one of those? No way.
I think we all. I think we've
there's
all
one
went.
right there.
dude.
Right there.
There's one loose,
Oh.
so you could see how it works with the
Oh,
hood.
Yeah,
And then
I was
that
gonna
one's
make my
carded
own.
right there.
That's awesome, man.
Oh.
But yeah. And then I don't know, other stuff. Shuttle. I don't know. There you go. See,
Jeez.
legit crazy person. Told you. Here's my.
Oh, that's impressive. That's much more impressive than I thought. Wow.
There we go.
I like your stormtroopers, man.
How's
Yeah.
that for a picture? What do you think?
Yeah, see, that's where you should have been sitting all along.
I know, right? Well, my Wi-Fi. You see how spotty it is up here. I didn't want to be unprofessional,
Yeah,
but this is where I
that's
could grab
awesome.
all the cool stuff anyway, man. That's signed by both there.
Yeah, Ralsaf, I'm with you.
Yeah,
See,
right.
now Mike's gonna understand this. See, there's a lot of people who scoff at me or just go, "Why do you do that?" You know, you got one. I've almost got like 10 sets of the Kenner figures.
Yep.
Because every time I see them at a show or something, if someone's got a bag of them
Job up. You got to
and
buy
they're
them.
selling them for what in my head goes, if I do a quick calculation, that's only like $3 or $6 or $5 per figure, I'll buy the lot. So I just buy the whole pile and go home with it because I just love collecting them more and more.
That's
and
why
more.
I didn't show you any of the closets up here.
You know, it's like
mine looks really weak now.
Yeah, man, dude.
I gave Brendan 10 vintage loose ones right before he left the stream. Right before he started football.
Yeah, we all sent him a few too,
well,
you know, to help him out because he was starting a collection.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah. But the funny thing, though, Mike, is I still need 4 to complete my loose collection. I need the A-Wing pilot. Man? I need the A-Wing pilot, the Imperial gunner, the Amana Man, and Yak Face to complete a loose collection. And I've been collecting for 40-odd years.
Those are the ones you should have bought 40-odd years ago.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I'll say you mine, John.
I have a Amana Man. What's the Amana Man worth now?
Probably about $200, $220.
Yeah,
now. He used to be like 120 last year. Yeah, it's $250.
I've seen some going for 300 and up now.
Oh yeah,
with the weapon,
I believe
you
it.
know?
Yeah.
But see, Mike, the thing is even during this quarantine and like the few shows that I've been able to go to, like I found a Lando General. He doesn't have his cape, but he was in a pile of them that I wanted to average out to $3 or $4 a figure. You know, and I got a blue snaggletooth for around the same at a garage sale. I bought the whole box of random figures they had, and there was a blue snags in there. So,
well, see, I always tell people if I see $100 bill on the street, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah. So, and I actually at that time I actually upped the thing. I think she only wanted to sell me the box for $10 or $12, and I was like, no, I'm going to give you a little bit more because some of these are worth a little more than that. So. I gave her more than what she was asking just because I felt weird.
Right.
John, do you have one of these?
Is that
no, I don't have that Yoda. Is that a hand-painted one? Is that a painted one?
These are the I think what were these? They were little models you would paint.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
They had pencil sharpeners in Mexico. I wonder if I have any around.
Some kid painted that.
Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah. Looks like it'd be a pencil sharpener, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this at the local place for a couple bucks.
That's cool. I would have grabbed that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a this one too.
Yeah, I had that one when I was younger. That's funny.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that I had a Luke Tauntaun, but that's it. That's the one.
There's a Leia one that I'm looking at the moment.
There's a Leia one. What were they called?
I think they were just they came in. They came in a flat kit, like they were, and they had little paint.
I know the name,
and they came with a brush or two, right?
I go on eBay occasionally, and I look for them, but I can't think of the name right now because
I can't either. Yeah,
you know,
I know there's a sealed one. I think you're muted.
I think we lost you. You muted or something. I don't know.
I can't unmute it.
Oh, Mike might have muted himself.
Yeah, he's muted himself. I can't unmute him.
There we go. Can you hear me now? Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
No, it's the upstairs here. It's very bad.
Oh, wow.
Where it's much more boring.
That was a tease, man.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to see? I'll show you whatever. I'm up there.
Mike, are you? So then you're mainly just Star Wars. You're not into collecting other.
I do buy some other stuff, but no, not really. I mean, you got to look hard. Like there's a Jetfire.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You know, but it's mostly Star Wars for sure.
Did you have other things when you were a kid though?
Yeah, like I have like upstairs. I have like Aquaman. Here, we'll go back up. I'll show you. If I lose you again, though.
Yeah.
But here, I have some of the stuff from when I was a kid.
Is this how your whole house looks like?
No. Downstairs it's all Lego because my wife controls it. There's some Batman guys.
Oh yeah.
But you just gotta look.
Yeah, I like that.
You'll see them.
So what the hell's in the shop if everything's there?
Like those are Darkwing Ducks.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not anything that I collect in the shop. I mean, well, some of the things, but extra stuff. Like I said, I buy massive collections. Massive. Yeah. And as you can see my room, I like very specific things. So there's here.
That's cool. Very impressive.
Yeah, Bib Fortuna's autograph up there. Those are cool. Those are Hildebrands. And he did.
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah, I
You, could
remember
see,
the
you see
hologram
that
stuff.
pencil Darth Vader down there?
Yeah.
So that's like a little Darth Vader sketch at the bottom. Boba also.
Oh, and I see you got my animation cell there, the same one.
Oh, you have the band set. You have the band set.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
SSP. The SSPs. I have those loose. You have them in card, right in box.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
2-pack. They also came individual.
Yeah. I don't know what I have both. I have both of them, but they're
There's some
loose.
Firefly stuff. I do have some different
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
but no, I'm
yeah.
very, very Star Wars, and you see other stuff peppered in.
It's amazing how many items. What is the oddest Star Wars item you have that you don't have to show it just if you can't, if it's not close by, but what would you say would be one of the oddest? You can't believe they made that back then.
Back then? So
Well,
vintage?
yeah, nothing modern, because I think
Okay.
you have.
We don't do modern.
I
You
got
know
a couple modern.
the strangest
here.
I have an item that I can show. I think it's kind of strange. I showed Mark last week off the stream, but I'll pull it out now, just to.
You don't want to pull that out again.
Mark,
I
you were
think one of the
showing
strangest things I've ever seen were the Star Wars bongs. Have you seen those bongs?
Here. These.
What do you got?
These are margarine tops from Doriana Margarine. It was only released in Argentina. They're plastic tops, and these cost me $450 each. And I am glad to say that I will pay $450 for every single one for the other 12 that there are.
Wow.
But that's ridiculously rare. And you want to talk about weird? It's literal garbage.
Wow.
Wow.
But
That's
I'm a
cool.
crazy person. So.
Unbelievable.
And how many of those are in the world, though, you know?
There's, handful. But there's 14 total. I mean, here's some crazy bootleg pencils from Mexico for Star Wars. You see the X-Wing there?
Look at that cool X-Wing. It's got extra wings on it.
Yeah, right? It's a trip.
Yeah.
Got a spaceman on the back. These are cool. These used to come in little chocolates.
An R2, an AM radio R2D2.
That's cool.
Oh,
The AM, yep. That's a good piece, man. Those aren't.
Yeah, I think that's pretty odd.
What is the little silver one you just
But
had in your
these-
hand there? What are those?
It was R2D2.
Yeah,
R3PO.
yeah. What are those from?
And what they're from is they're from Argentina, and they used to come in chocolates
Oh, wow.
with a whole bunch of different characters. I'll show you in this magazine. This is a
Cool.
really
So,
old
like,
magazine
in
from
the
Argentina.
chocolate, would you have to suck all the chocolate off to get to the thing? Or
Yeah, in the chocolate. Yeah. Like
yeah.
it was definitely a health hazard.
I remember
here-
they did that with popsicles and stuff. You'd have an action figure in your popsicle, and you had to eat the whole popsicle to get to the figure.
Exactly. But they used to come in these chocolates, the Jack's chocolates in Argentina.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And there's
Wow, they
3PO and
had that
R2
many?
right there. Yeah, but
They
none of
had-
them are Star Wars. These are the only
Oh.
2 Star Wars guys.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's cool.
So
So you have just R2? Not just
R2 and
he had
3PO.
both.
I have both
He had
of them.
You have both.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've got a couple variants of them. But this was the October of 1978 magazine that this is the ad from.
Wow.
So I do that a lot is I'll find a random weird ad from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'll try
Yes,
to get
yes, I love
everything that
that.
ad said existed. That's where those margarine tops come from. I'll actually
wow.
show you. I have the
So-
ad for it.
Yeah.
So
So
what's
that's
the
why I
value
know
of
what's in it.
those little figures?
A couple $100 each. I mean, the magazine's probably worth more. It's probably $400.
Mark and I do this thing. We both keep the ads. Mark has a few. And
Oh,
I've got
really?
a bunch of
Nice.
stuff. Like,
Here.
I've actually framed some of the ads, and
Yeah.
I think Mark did too.
I'm
Mark's
about
got
to show
some-
you one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because some
Here
of
you
that ad stuff is just as cool as the, you know what I mean?
No way.
Yeah, exactly. That same thing. Yeah,
Now, this is for my margarine container. See?
That's
There's
so
the margarine
cool.
containers down there. Here,
yeah.
let me get away from the glare. Hold on. But see down there is the margarine containers.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's where my tops came from. And that's how I found out there's 14 of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
that's cool.
says,
Is that a
Black
Yoda
Ball
on the
14.
front there?
Yeah.
it's, a Yoda one.
Yeah.
I don't have the Yoda one yet. But still, something to
I'd love
collect.
to
And
have
it makes
that
it
one,
weird
yeah.
enough.
So I made this ad, and it goes with my Burger King cups.
Nice.
Remember they
Dude,
had
that's
these
awesome,
back in the day?
Yeah.
So
Do. Yeah.
that's what it looked like, pretty much, right?
That's really
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. A little bit bigger, but a little bit
I've
smaller.
got a Dutch advert.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I love those things. Yeah, this stuff.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I love all the adverts.
Yeah, and I keep
But that
any
kind of stuff
magazine or
tends to be the
comic like
weirdest.
you run across those ads in the in there, and I just keep the magazine. I'm like, I want it just because it's got an ad in it, you know.
I got a piece that people make fun of me that don't know collecting. Here, I'll show you. This right
I don't
here.
think anyone makes fun of you.
You'd be surprised, man. Normal people that don't know anything about Star Wars come in this room sometimes, and they
No,
think I'm
we're
nuts.
the normal people.
Yeah.
People that don't like Star Wars are abnormal.
Yeah, I think that's the way it works. But this here is the minifigure
Oh.
box from Top Toys Argentina, and it was for the
Oh,
Chewbacca.
wow.
So that's the actual shipping
Wow.
container, but it is just straight garbage.
Yeah,
But
Oh, my
it's
God.
probably one of the rarest things in here. There's only 1.5 of those in the world, and I have the one that's the one.
Oh.
yeah,
But it's garbage. But it's really cool garbage.
yeah.
God, I just out of all your things, I probably want that the most.
Here's a good one. This is the. I'm sorry, I'm walking around now. You guys got me going.
But see, Steven Sansweet might not have that. I was gonna say earlier, you're guaranteed to have something that he doesn't have because even I own something that Steven at a point didn't have. I'm sure he got it by now, but he had actually emailed me and asked to buy it, and I didn't sell it to him.
Really?
That's cool.
So because
Yeah.
at the time he didn't have one, so there's
This
a
right
few
here
things that
is
people
the,
have that he doesn't have. You know?
I don't know if it'll pick it up properly because of the glare, but it's the Revenge of the Jedi movie trailer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it says Revenge all on that.
Oh,
This
cool.
is really cool. It was only made in Mexico. It was the very first Mexican bootleg. It was a pool table, Star War.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Oh,
That's a Lily Letty B-wing.
Yeah.
That's one of the nicer ones of those in the world, but that was only from Mexico. I don't
So
know,
can
some
I
other
ask,
stuff.
how much is it to get? That's a good setup with the reel in the camera like that, because I have the trailer to the 95, like when Star Wars came back in theaters, the special edition ones, and I have the trailer, but it's just in a case because I don't know how to display it, and I think that's a cool idea what you did.
I think that one cost me. It was expensive, man, but it's really nice. They built that whole
Yeah.
movie camera out of acrylic.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like a mock-up.
So it like
It's not
runs
real-
through a fake movie camera. It's hard to see with the
Gotcha.
glare from the lights.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it looks like a cool way to display it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
no, it's great. It was expensive, but I mean, certain things like here, my shuttle or one of my shuttles, but I have it graded in flight mode just because I think it's beautiful, but it's obnoxiously expensive, and I had to like pick it up myself, and it's not shippable. I mean, that thing will stay right there till the end of time, or else it'll break.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's the stuff.
I thought I had a good collection.
Everybody has a good collection. You know what I say this all the time?
Yeah.
Everybody has a good collection, man. The wonderful
even
thing
if you
about
just have
collecting Star
10
Wars-
things.
That's what people like you say to make people like me feel better.
I love something
Don't worry, you're
totally out
collecting
of left
fine,
field.
Dean. I have
Something
this.
This is the stunt team cast and crew jacket from the last Star Wars.
I was just going to ask you if you had a box sandcrawler.
Yeah, that's an Empire Strikes Back.
Of course
That
he
one's
does.
harder. That one's harder because it's Empire instead of Star Wars.
Yeah. Do you have a Star Wars one?
Not
yet.
I think so. No,
You
I
think
think so.
That's pretty
I
sad.
don't know,
when you,
man.
that-
The thing is,
that's pretty sad when you think that you might have a box
I don't see
sandcrawler
one.
that says Star Wars.
well, no. What I mean
might
is,
have
see,
it
here's the
somewhere.
thing. I'm pretty sure this one of Andrea's is boxed.
It's like the Grail.
But I think she took the box off and it's in one of the closets because she wanted to display it.
Yeah,
But I think
to me,
that one has a box.
the sandcrawler to me is the best Star Wars vehicle.
Huh.
Here's the super secret exclusive from ICC Con last year. That's the figure we made.
Oh, neat.
The
Oh, that's
exclusive.
awesome. You have extras?
But they're all numbered. Nope. Only 50 made.
Is that?
Dino. It's always fishing.
Hey,
Oh, here, check
you
these
gotta
out. They
try,
make
man.
these-
It's how did I get the Evil Knievel's? If you don't ask,
They
you
make
don't
these
get.
in Mexico.
Oh.
They're made out of paper mache. But he does them
So
screen
cool.
accurate. even though it's a weird thing to do screen accurate. So there's Empire Strikes Back and there's Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. But if you notice the armor,
Yeah.
it's crazy. You know, I don't know. I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where people really put in their heart, you know?
Yeah.
I was going to show you my garbage, but now that
I want to see it, man.
So I have a Clark's shoebox.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's got
That's
the
cool though, dude.
So this is pretty minty.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't have that. That's cool.
I think you need to send that home.
That's
you need to send that home.
Look what's inside it.
I bought the Boba Fett shoes, the modern ones. That's one of the only moderns I have in my house, though. And they're size 9. They wouldn't fit my feet in a billion years.
So
they might fit mine.
Hey,
come on.
That's cool, dude.
Bag.
That bag is awesome.
Yeah. The bag is probably
and it
worth
even has
more
the
than
shoes
the box.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the kind of thing that starts me on a focus right there.
Yeah.
Is a bag like that where it's like, all right, here's the 6 different shoes, and here I have the pine soles. That's how that hooked me. I found this ad.
Do you have the Cheer laundry detergent?
No, I don't. You see that pine sol ad for the Frisbees?
Yeah.
So that made me buy all the Frisbees, which took forever.
That's
cool. That's the ad for the Frisbees. Because as soon as I got a cheat sheet like that, man, I can't stop myself. It's really out of control.
It's a good rabbit hole though.
Well, sneakers, that bag, dude, is a great cheat sheet. I love it.
My family, my mom, like sort of taught me to keep everything, so we've kept most things. There's things I've lost through the years, of course, but so I still have this Cheer laundry soap from the 80s, and the ad has all these posters on it. You would mail away your Cheer, you'd cut out Cheer labels and mail it away for different posters. And I've still got all the posters that my mom mailed away for, and the Cheer ad and the cutouts we did. Awesome, like, she kept everything, and I still got it, you know. So you got to find the Cheer laundry soap, the Star Wars Cheer laundry soap,
man.
And then go down
anything like that.
Go down the collect all their little posters.
That's definitely my rabbit hole for sure.
It's got some cool advertising with it. It's really neat looking.
I like that stuff, man.
I want the Jack in the Box. It's kind of like McDonald's Happy Meal, but the Jack in the Box would have like an R2D2 or 3PO, and you could take them apart and build the little characters. And they had like the ships and all that. And that was back in I think the 80s.
So, Mike, we're now best friends. Whatever, man. I'm easy.
We're all coming over.
Yeah, hey, man, come on over. I got beers. We'll be fine. Here, you want to see? Look at this. That's a little piece of the Sarlacc.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy of mine gave it to me. I got a bigger piece of it over there. But there was somebody who went out there and was chopping off hunks of the Sarlacc. How great is that? Genius.
Yeah. That's funny. When I was little, one of the proudest moments of being a dad is years ago when my son was little. It was 4th of July. We're at Hampton Beach. And he's like, "Dad, look what I built." And in the sand, he built the Sarlacc pit. That's when you know you did something right as a dad.
Yeah. Parenting win.
Right.
Yeah.
Now buy me the barge.
Now buy me the barge.
Oh,
that barge, man. Those barges, they really got expensive.
People still go out and pick up pieces of that stuff, though. There's parts of the sail barge. There's foam under the desert. I mean, you can. Every year, some of my friends go to that. They take an excursion to that trip to that place.
Right?
They're always bringing back more and more pieces of it.
How do you know it's actually part of the barge or part of?
I don't know how you tell, but they swear it is. You know.
They put like a little for these things.
If you find a foam piece, you know it was part of the set, because that's not usually it's painted in those colors and it's
foam
got
doesn't
bits
really
of it,
grow in the
and
desert.
it's not really going to be growing out there. But some of the scraps of wood, I'm like, how do you know that's just not a piece of a tree or something, and it's actually part of the barge or whatever, you know?
I like weird stuff, man. Like this is all the modern I have is like handmade weird stuff. Did you see my Boba Fett pinata? That took up an entire suitcase to get that back from me. But I wanted it.
I think all the locations I'd like to go to Norway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We saw him hanging up there. I didn't know what it was.
Boba pinata.
That looks cool.
Here, you want to see something cool?
Oh, I think we have.
Right there. That one. Or wait. That one
Yeah.
is the one from the Slave One box. So on the front picture of the Slave One box, I got that
Wow,
from Kim
okay.
Simmons.
Yeah,
Who took
yeah.
the pictures. Yeah.
That's
What
cool.
are you doing? But yeah, man, that's my nerd stuff. These are my customs and stuff. Because I really like customs. I am not artistically talented. So I really enjoy people that make customs.
I do customs.
Do you?
Yeah, I
Look,
have a
man,
bunch
they
over
have
here.
some of the best real estate in my entire collection room is customs.
Yeah, I've got some customs.
I love them.
So how'd they do
I
the
think they're so
bomber there?
inventive.
Is that like two
It's
sort of stuck together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's two TIE fighters stuck together.
that's cool.
Yeah,
I don't
that
do
one's
ships.
actually really neat.
I
He
do
even puts
figures.
sound. Yeah, there's in the front. There's some regular figures. There's some other ones over here. I like customs a lot, man.
Yeah.
This is the Gorgon custom from way back in the day. Her head fell off, but it goes back on.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
You know the
Yeah.
lady from Jabba's.
The
Yeah.
dancer.
She was gonna get made, but they cut the line
one.
before it was done.
Right here. Well, I have the new one.
86.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
fun
What
when
do
you
you
can
think?
just hold.
She was quite a
You can just
famous
reach
actress
over.
in the UK.
Oh, all right. I don't know her. From what? What was she in? Something I would have seen? Seen a lot of British comedies.
No, probably not. Open all hours? No. It's a
Here's
vehicle.
weird.
Yeah.
Those are vintage Mexican
Quite a famous
bootlegs.
one.
That's
Yeah,
a
I was looking at the
complete set of
yellow
them.
ones. Yeah.
Are those glow in the dark?
No, they're vintage Mexican bootlegs. What would happen is places in different countries where there wasn't enough money to buy Kenner Star Wars figures, or where they didn't have licensing, or where they couldn't get them. Like a little kid would be like, "Dad, will you make me, Darth Vader?" And Dad would go to his factory, whatever it was he created, and he would make as close as he could. And that's where these bootlegs come from. All those Boba Fett's I showed you before, stuff like that. And that's why they'll be made out of like hard rubber or a certain plastic that, like, I've seen ones that look like traffic cone color and have that texture. Like it was whatever they had, and they just made it close.
Totally.
Which is really cool.
That's cool.
So do you ever think you're going to get your rocket firing Boba Fett?
Yeah, one day, man. I'll find it in a bin for like 99 cents and people's
totally.
faces will melt.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
That I find hard to believe, but
Hey.
I want to see the video on that
Hey,
one.
we've got to have
Oh,
hope.
it'll happen. It'll happen.
and if you-
Rebellions are
and
built
it's
on
like-
hope.
If you run across those things, you just buy them and then just leave and do the research later if they're cheap enough. Yeah.
Well, that's
'cause,
the
like,
thing. I know.
I-
I'm the guy. I know.
I was
so
at
I'll be
a
like jumping up and down.
well, I was at a little show like out in the rain. It was pouring rain. It was an outdoor thing, and there were tents all up. And I looked down in this box, and there's a brown C-3PO and then a totally white C-3PO. And I'm like, I don't know what these are. Are these prototypes? Are these like, what are they? Why? And they have movable limbs and everything. So
Right.
then I just asked, and they're like, I don't know, $10. I don't know what they are. And I was like, here's $10, and I'm gone. Because for all I know, they could have been prototypes. But it turned out when I got home and
Rex.
really looked at them, someone had etched off all the back metallized paint. So they're the plastic, they've been reduced back to just the plastic from the mold,
So somebody custom painted it.
No, they weren't painted. They all the paint is etched off, is what I'm
Oh,
saying. So they went back down to just the raw plastic when they were molded. So
Totally. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Skladisa manual. Yeah.
but it's still kind of neat to have, and
Isn't that like a porn movie?
it would have been a great, like, if they really were prototypes, it would have been a great find for such a cheap price. But I'm just saying, sometimes if you see something odd, you just got to buy it if it's cheap enough, and just you roll with it later and see what you get.
You've got a request from Adam there. Oh, he's muted again.
Oh, you got muted again, Mike?
Oh, let's go Blue Jays.
Let's go Blue Jays, but go Yankees is what I said. But no, Rex happened to grab a Boba Fett off the tower, so that's who I was just chasing around.
Oh, I see.
My little puppy. So
Oh,
I'm out of
okay.
breath, but I caught him, and Boba Fett is safe, so we're good.
Oh, thank God for that.
That's why I don't have
crazy.
pets
When I grew up,
in the house.
our dog ate Snaggletooth when I was a kid.
Oh, the blue one?
And no, the red one. But
All right.
after the dog died, I remember asking if we could dig up the dog.
Oh,
like I
jeez.
waited a while. It was like, shouldn't it have decayed by now? Can we dig it up and find my Star Wars figure
I
that
think
it
I
ate?
found him at a flea market. It was called the brown snaggletooth.
Yeah, right. But then I had to be explained about stomach acid, and that he probably got,
them. I told
long
them all
gone.
you tried to eat a Boba Fett. They're
I'd have
all
checked
not
earlier.
impressed. None of them are
Got good
impressed with you.
You got to change his name to the Sarlacc.
Yeah, there you
don't
go.
encourage him. Shh. It's not good. You're very
Cutie pie.
troublesome. Now he feels bad about it. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean it. Now he's got my headset.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
now
happens
gonna
when
be
you
known
got-
as Sarlacc.
When you got a little puppy, man, you can't. He's insane.
Totally.
He's insane.
Very
So yeah,
impressive
you've got so many subgroups.
Yeah, there's they're not
how
all
would you
updated.
How do you
They're
keep up to all these?
Well, I have a great team, man. I have a team of 25 admins that really, really help. So I start off the subgroup, or I get an idea, or somebody comes with me with an idea, and they start off, and then we just grow it, and I put it out there in my network, and it's always a no pressure thing. And it's like, hey, do you really like collecting Star Wars stuff, but the thing you like most is paper products? Well, we got a subgroup for that. Or the thing you like most is variants or pops, or that one right there is one that my wife runs, and it's First Ladies of the IC, and it's for girl collectors of Star Wars where guys can't get it. And I don't know, like all those different things. So they come out of a necessity, and they all started with that one right there, the IC2. And the reason why that started is because people kept being like, oh, well, you only got vintage. I want something for modern. I want something. And I'm like, I hate modern. Absolutely not. And then a couple of my friends came, and they were like, well, we'll run it. And I'm like, fine, I don't care. Do it. I'll make the picture. And that's all I did there. But now it's good because I've started getting into modern a little bit, because I like the heavy gunner Mando a lot. And like there's some other modern things that I do like I really got into those Disney diecast. Even though they're worthless, I think they're great figures. You pick up the box and you go, wow, that's heavy, which I think is a good sales technique, I guess. I don't know. But I have all those stupid things, and they're worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a C-3PO.
Yeah, they're nice and heavy, though.
I think this was a mail-away one. Let me pull it up. Maybe you can tell me. Can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll look.
Yeah, I just bought this R5.
Oh, that's cool. I have no idea what that is.
I need to look at that.
That's a beautiful R5. 3PO, yeah, that's a nice 3PO, man. I don't know what it is. Does it have any writing on it?
This was
That's Action Masters.
Yeah, the
That's the
Action
mail
Masters.
away one. That's the mail away one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Action Masters,
Yeah.
yeah, some of those.
Yeah, no, I'm the worst with those kind of things. That's cool, though, man.
So your wife collects Jawas. Does she have this Jawa?
No. I don't even know what that is, man. It's got the right
Come on,
robe.
you know what that's from.
Is it Lord of the Rings? Is it Gollum?
No,
I
this
don't
is Phantasm.
Oh, I don't know. I
Oh,
don't watch
yeah,
anything
yeah.
scary, man. I'm a wuss.
Yeah.
I am. I don't watch anything scary. Ah, see, that's scary. Ah.
I get to do the trick again, Mark.
Yeah, you've learnt a new trick today, haven't you?
The ball.
Yeah, because I want to show you this. You probably can't see. I have a lot of people saying it. I don't think it's repro, but a lot of people saying it is. I've had it thoroughly checked. You probably can't see. I'll have to do the
No,
demos.
that's not repro.
Yeah.
Look at the bottom of the sticker. It's got some yellowing. It's got a little bit of. That's
Yeah,
real.
yeah. It looks
I'll tell you what,
shiny.
man, for 99.9% of the repro out there, I can't really tell anything because the picture's real fuzzy.
Yeah.
But if you feel it, 99.9% of the repro is made out of vinyl.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So-
if
Yeah,
it's
but
paper,
that's a glossy sticker.
yeah, if it's paper, you're fine, man.
Yeah, if it's paper.
But I can't
paper,
see it. If you send me a picture, I'll be able to verify
Yeah.
it 110%. But I have seen R5D4s that nice. So just because that happens a lot, man, people
Yeah.
think that if it's really, really nice quality, it has to be fake. But
Yeah.
sometimes people don't like R5. You know what I mean? You sit him in your Y-wing day one and never ever let him out. He's going to look just like that.
I don't think it's repro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought it if I thought it was repro.
Well, also, if you lift up the legs, man, you could really see the way it connects, and if it connects right. Or
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
the
final.
first thing.
You're fine, man.
It's
I would think you're perfectly fine, dude. You're definitely fine.
positioning is that it's
color
perfect
right there. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, that's what I was saying. There's some color differentiation in there, and usually a repro is going to be totally.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But see, somebody would be like, "That's orange. It's repro," but it's not. It's what the camera does.
Yeah.
There was how many different factories were there? There was at least five different factories in China.
Yeah. Well, what happened is it's like with anything, you follow the money. The cost of exporting goods and stuff, it changed. It became really, really expensively taxed between China and Hong Kong. So that's why you notice with Star Wars figures, they went Hong Kong originally, then they went to Taiwan, then they went back to Hong Kong, and then they moved to Mexico. And that's just the way that like business was. It became so much cheaper to go across the river to Taiwan that they started knocking them out there. Then eventually it became cheaper to go back to Hong Kong. Yeah. And then it became way cheaper to go to Mexico. And that's pretty much held steadfast until China came into the picture, 10 years ago, China. 15 years ago. Yeah.
Three Hong Kong ones, China, Taiwan.
What's
Macau.
The rare one?
Macau.
Yeah.
What's what?
What's the rare one? They say it's the red or orange?
It would be a red bar R5. It would be that little empty white bar on the left side of his, if you're looking directly at him on the left side. Yeah, other side. The little bar by the long red bar. That right there.
That's red.
If that little one is filled, it's a red bar R5. And it's just rare. It was
I keep looking. I actually found a listing for a Holotubes sand person this week. And I said, how much do you want for it? And I said, oh, somebody's offering me £35 for it. I went, no. So I had to be honest with him. Says no. You're looking at over £100 more if you've got the cape and the gaffy stick. £200 at least.
Yeah.
I wanted it for my own collection because I don't have one, but I thought I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
No. I find it's always good to be honest, man. I've gotten more deals down the back end because I've been honest with people on the front end.
Exactly. Yeah.
No interest in hot toys?
I have a couple hot toys. I have upstairs. I had the Leia. I have the Luke X-wing. I only like the ones that they really, really put in the time. Yeah. Like the face on that original Leia is like someone sat there for months and sculpted Carrie Fisher. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that nice. That Mark Hamill
I've got the outfit is so nice. Got the hot flyer up there.
Mm-hmm. It's phenomenal. And those ones, yes, I like. I have the Heavy Mando because I like that. I have a couple of the Boba Fett ones because I like them. I don't really like when they take lots of liberties with stuff, and I don't like when they go sloppy on stuff. And sometimes they do. For example, I mean, not to pick on it at all, but the Grogu, I don't understand what they were going for with that when they have the really, really pink cheeks. It almost looks like one of those little, dolls that like my aunt would have in a curio cabinet back in the day, made out of the ceramic with the pink cheeks. And those kind of things I don't like. And it's not like nobody looked at that before it shipped. Like somebody had to be like, it doesn't look like the picture. You know what I mean? So, but the ones, they do some phenomenal ones where they look exactly like the picture, exactly like the person. How they sculpted, I have no idea. So I'm very limited with hot toys. I don't just buy hot toys because I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I buy holy goodness gracious, that's the nicest looking statue I've ever seen. I'll buy it.
So yeah, I've got a couple of Marvel ones as well.
Yeah, but they're what you look at and you're like, whoa, that's cool. Yeah.
I'd
have any character in Hot Toys, any character.
Yeah.
Well, I really want an Iron Man one because I love the original Mark suits, like from the first movie and stuff. And I just, whenever I see them in real life, I'm just like, holy crap, that looks so good,
Yeah.
And then Yoda, of course, because I've got over 500 Yoda items.
Nice.
From batteries to tissues to Christmas lights. I mean, like, if you put Yoda's face on it, I want it,
I love it, man. I'm that way with Boba Fett.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, yes.
Yeah. I'm like that with Leia.
Yeah, and he's got away with Leia. And
Yeah.
When
I
I was
wanna
in
get,
Seattle, one of my friends was like that with Darth Vader. So it was like
Yeah.
whenever we go to a store, it's like, okay, I can, or we go to a con together. He's like, I get all the Darth Vader stuff, you get all the Yoda stuff. All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So we
that's
didn't
good.
clash. It was good. We weren't fighting over stuff.
That is why I've got no Yoda stuff here, because I'll send it to John.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I've got one.
see
I think
stuff.
I've got one Yoda piece that you want.
Yeah, well, I see stuff in a video that Mark does in Europe, and I'm like, in the UK, and I'm like, hey, I need that Yoda thing. Go back to that store.
Well, I always pick them up now. If I see a Yoda thing, I don't even message you. I just pick it up for you.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
I
gonna
know
need
I
it.
want it anyway.
Especially if it's cheap enough, like that
Oh,
last
yeah.
thing was what, like
Funko,
15
I like Funko
or
Pop,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that little Yoda.
Yeah, the
The
full size.
full-size one is pretty good. Yeah, I think he was talking about the smaller one. Yeah.
Yeah, the smaller one with the pink cheeks, with the really,
Yeah.
really pink cheeks. It's just doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't look right. But I might be screwing up Hot Toys with Sideshow or Hot Toys with some other statue line. I'm not great at them. I know that Hot Toys are the really pretty ones.
They are separate company, but Sideshow really do distribute the Hot Toys.
Right.
So it's basically the same company. That's Dino gone.
I'm picking up. We guys keep talking. That's
Yeah,
the
I'm
thing
still
about live
looking at
streaming.
The dog is trying to kill me.
Yeah, just stay there and cover that arcade one up. I don't want to see it.
Did I play some pinball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play pinball, just don't play that arcade one up. Sore point. It's a sore point.
Sorry, guys. Trying to give my dog something to leave me alone with, but he's being very bad.
What are you doing? Come on.
Wait a minute, is that a screen? Is it electronic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like actual flippers and like.
Yeah,
ding,
it's got
ding, ding.
it's got flippers and everything. It's got 10 built-in games.
Yeah, but it's electronic. I thought it was an actual pinball with an actual ball and actual flippers. I see.
It does have actual flippers and it does have the pull. But
What's the problem with Sideshow General Grievous? We can't stand up.
Yeah,
Like all
can't
the Grievuses.
stand up. No Grievous can stand up. Yeah.
One too many arms.
Yeah. One too many lightsabers.
He needed bigger feet and different ball joints on all of his figures. They just end up flopping around and falling over.
Well, it should be taller.
takes a while to load up.
Wind it up.
Here
Sorry,
we go.
take your time.
Oh.
No, you guys can switch over.
Are we
No
there
need to
yet?
switch over to
Are we there
me.
yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Hey, Blacked Out.
So we have a new hope.
We also need a new hope. It's bloody expensive, yeah. It is definitely bloody expensive. Are we there yet?
Yeah, it's starting right now.
All right.
See it?
Oh, that's cool.
Come on, Tommy.
I can turn it up.
If it's got music, please don't.
You get copyright strike.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you see it or no?
Yeah, just about.
Let me maybe if I shut the light off, it'll look better.
Can you use chat on your phone for the first time? Oh, lovely. It's got no balls. Well, a pinball machine, you know. Well, this is exciting TV, isn't it?
It's got 10 built-in games, ranging from Boba Fett, Empire Strikes Back, They have a Rey Skywalker one, I believe. They have Rebel. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, you can shut me off. This is kind of boring.
Yeah, we'll leave him to it. Can't hear you, Mike.
You got me again?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm in and
See
out
what
with
you
this
got.
crazy dog. It's making my life
Right then.
challenge. That's not for you. Quit it. That's cool, man. Look at that with the lights. I didn't see that before. That's cool.
Yeah,
dude.
because I have so many crazy things in this room. Like, kind of, not as impressive as you, but
Dude, that's awesome. You're crazy. What are you talking about?
every
Nobody's
stream I
awesome.
try to change up the background.
That's really neat, man.
So you have your wife has a vintage store.
Yep.
So I have a pretty
vintage
interesting.
and modern.
So I have a pretty interesting item that
Any good?
I show on just about every stream, but you can. I don't know if you've seen it. So this is the 70s Marvel World playset.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
So I actually I tell the story, and I traded a vintage yak face towards this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but you know what? I've seen a lot of yak faces. I've never seen one of those complete.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
exactly what I
bucking.
was thinking.
Just saying, you know?
I had a yak. I had my yak face. I paid $85 for it, right?
Yeah.
And I had it for over 10 years, 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So it didn't really hold any sentimental value to me,
Right.
as I had one of those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if you go on eBay, you won't find that up on eBay or anywhere. You might find one of the character pieces, but you won't find a complete set like that. So to me, that was worth a trade. And
No,
I
agree.
wasn't even swap at all, because it's a store. They got to make money. So they gave me X amount for the yak face towards that. And if it wasn't for people like me, then people like you guys wouldn't be able to find another yak face, because everybody would hoard them. So,
dude, I would trade
one.
you something like that for a yak face in a second, though. A yak face is way smaller to put in a store.
Yak
But,
face
dude,
is
for a
horrible
personal collection, see, you guys just saw my personal collection. That's got nothing to do with the store. For a personal collection, that's what you do. You get that kind of piece for a personal collection, because when do you ever see that? Ever?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen a complete one of those ever. I've seen them before, but usually like 7 or 8 of the figures are missing.
Yeah, that has all of them. Every single one.
Dude, I've never seen one with that many figures. I don't even think I knew there were that many figures to it.
I'm gonna do a review on it soon.
Yeah, you
but
should.
The thing is there's probably like a good 5 or 6 characters in there that I have no idea who they are. I love Marvel, but I don't know everything about Marvel. So I might have to do some research.
Send me photos. I'll take
care of it. I will.
There you go.
I will. Because when I do a spin around on a character, I want to put their name, who they are, at least be a somewhat professional. But so let me pull up. I'll show you. So who is this?
Well, when my brother was down, we just had this talk today because we went and saw Shang-Chi, and
how was it? Was it good?
I liked it. Yeah, cool. I thought it was great, especially the end credits.
It was okay, but it wasn't brilliant.
I loved the end credit scene. My favorite one was the end credit scene.
Which one?
I got no idea.
The one with Wong in the beginning there.
No?
The long one.
Yeah, the long one. Yeah.
See what I mean? I mean, who is this?
I'm terrible.
Yeah, that's Marvel. I know who that is, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure. No? And is that
the same one? So this is how she is as a human. Or before her superpower, and this is her with her. So what's cool is some of the figures have their alternate
that's
person.
Good.
Yeah, and who's this?
That's Jane.
Thor.
Yeah, that's the female.
Is it the female?
Thor?
No, because that's before female Thor was out. That's Oh crap! What was her
So
name?
I don't feel so bad.
Isn't it Lady Sif?
It could be Lady Sif, yeah, from back in the day. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Madonna with that outfit.
I wish they gave names on them. You know?
Just make them up.
Nah, I can't play that. Maybe I just won't even put their names. I'll just do a spin around or the ones that I know I'll put, and then put a question mark next to this, and have people in the comments. Who do you think? And I'll put a number, like number 7. Who do you think this is? Put it in the comments. Get people engaged in it. So that might be a good idea.
That's what if it's a zombie one. I think they're all good.
That's cool, man.
I thought the zombie. I love the zombie episode, but I'm a horror guy.
No, I like Wakanda.
Anytime there's a zombie episode or something.
Shoot, I would live there. It's like a really nice Hawaii. Wakanda with like super powered juice or whatever it is that you can do everything with.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I would like a giant, awesome suit that comes out of nowhere with my magic juices, please.
The blonde girl is Valkyrie. That's
Valkyrie. That makes sense.
That's J. Jonah Jameson right there.
Yeah, but how cool is that, right?
Yeah. So the one with the blue hair, that's not a version of Silver Sable, right? It's not and it's not Manx, Manxx. I think she's newer, so I don't think that would be Manx because Manx is newer than that age.
Put your hand. Use your hand.
Who's that? That Chain-Chi?
Yeah, back then he was just called the Man of Kung Fu, I think. But I think they're calling him Shang-Chi, yeah.
So this is him, really? Wow. How cool is that? I have the first version from the 70s.
Yeah, that's cool.
They even have in this set Aunt May.
There.
Nice.
Cool. Is she in a spider suit on the side? No.
She's exactly the same. It would have been cool if she had like a casserole.
Yeah, right. And then they have the Mary Jane.
Oh yes, got to have a manager.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
The one with the blue hair, that's stumping me. I'm not.
Trying to think.
So is this Marvel? Captain Marvel?
Yeah, that's basically Captain Marvel before it turned into a girl.
Marvel.
Yeah, it could. I think he was Marvel back then,
Marvel,
right?
Yeah.
Captain Planet.
Yeah, Captain Planet. Yeah.
And then this is. I know who it is. I just can't think of his name right now.
It's what, Hawkman or something?
No, this is
his comic book.
Namor.
Yeah, Namor. I knew it began with an M. I mean an N.
You're not good with names anyway, so.
That's true. Oh, look at what. Did we even have this one? Just the fist.
All right.
Oh, Luke Cage, Iron.
Luke Cage.
Yeah, Power Man.
Yeah. All right. I won't steal the show, but I just figured you would think it's pretty interesting with your store and all.
No, those are awesome, man. No, I'm really into vintage toys. It's my wife's store, man. I don't even go over there usually.
So carded, I need a carded Zuckuss, a carded Bosk, and I'd like a Snow Trooper. So
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get a charger for my phone. I'll be right back.
What was that about Bosk, Mike?
Bosk has been getting harder because
I
also hear whispers that he might be in the next something or other. So if they do that, man, buy that Bosk before it because
it's going to arrive in the Cap 2.
Yeah, sure enough. That's a Bosk. Yeah, that's a Bosk vehicle right there. Not too many Bosk vehicles. Yeah.
Yes. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Shows up
if he just shows up in a Cap 2, that would be a trip.
Oh,
that would be insane.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
So
I think it would be really cool.
Snowtrooper on his channel soon.
Nice.
Yeah, I sold mine. Palitoy.
See, I'm not-
Now as well. Oh, why did I sell it?
I'm not really going for a complete carded collection, but there's just certain characters. Like
Yeah.
I have a version of Leia. I've got the Bespin Leia, so I don't
Right.
feel like I need to hunt down the rest because I have a Princess Leia
Right.
on card. You know, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like that stuff. And I've got the Stormtrooper, the Biker Scout, the AT-AT driver. So I'm like, well, I got to have a Snowtrooper then.
Yeah,
you know,
Snowtrooper.
so and I'd like all the bounty hunters. I got all of them except for Bosk and Zuckuss. So it's like, well, I got to finish the bounty hunters. You know.
Yeah,
What,
Zuckuss
on
isn't
card?
bad. Bosk is just
Yeah.
tougher because Bosk has been more and more popular lately.
Yeah.
Because he's a cool character. He
Well,
is
I
cool.
showed this one earlier, but what
Glad
I'm trying
to.
to do is trying to get carded figures under £50.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's great.
condition, I don't care about the condition.
Yeah.
But I got this for £42.50,
It's the
Killer
cheapest
deal.
one, I
Palitoy.
think, to buy
Palitoy.
on a Palitoy, yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's near mint as possible.
Yep.
For £42.50.
No, that's great, man.
It's got the
You did good.
It's the
Yeah,
only
I like that.
Palitoy I have in my collection so far is that
Like
exact
all
one.
that.
And then that was also the one we did for the giveaway in Christmas in July. Was that
65
one?
A.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, with
I like,
the Ewok.
I like the Palitoy card backs a lot. I like the special offers.
Yeah.
In Colville, supposedly there's a dump up there with a lot
There
of
is.
faces.
There is.
Yeah.
I did a
Well, let's
valuation.
go, man.
I work for the auction house down there.
Yeah.
And I did a evaluation day in the factory, in the Palitoy factory.
It's
And
cool.
all the ex-employees and everybody from Colville they all came and said the same thing. We know where it is.
Yeah.
We'll tell you where it is if you want to go dig for it. They were egging you on to go digging for it because they want to fight. They want it digging up as well. They want to
Right.
know what's in there.
I'm there, man. Sign me up. I'll be
It
out
will-
there with a
it
boat
will
over
happen.
tomorrow.
It will
Yeah.
happen. I
I'll do
guarantee it will happen. I know somebody who's a film producer who's doing a documentary on the tip, and so I think that's coming out sometime next year. And I've been talking to him about it, and that will happen. The thing is, you need the licenses to dig. You need the permission from the landowner. You need the excavation, like the diggers and things like that.
Right.
But you need like I'm going to say Indiana Jones archaeological rights for it to dig. So it's all complicated. So it would cost a fortune,
Right.
but it'd probably be worth it.
Yeah.
You're going to find.
John, are you
So you end
searching
up
on
hitting a
eBay for
pallet of
something?
yak faces.
No, I'm actually still looking for that Marvel girl that I can't figure out. I'm like, come on.
I stumped John.
I want to say it's Silver Sable, but I don't think she ever had a cape like that. That thing's got a blue cape. Like who had a blue cape in Marvel? I don't get it.
Bosk's outfit came before Doctor Who, actually. It was in a movie before Doctor Who. In the 50s, was it? The sci-fi movie?
1975.
Because they rented it from an outfit. So obviously Doctor Who used it, and then
Yeah, it was a
Star Wars
DC
used it.
suit. It was in A New Hope actually as well. The
Yeah.
spaceman in the cantina was wearing it.
Was one of those guys wearing?
There was Boschek and there was somebody else, wasn't there? That
It was Chris Bunn that was in the
Oh,
spaceman outfit in the cantina. He
So
came
do I
over
need to
the
go to
convention.
Walmart and purchase the Boss mask that they sell now?
Right,
Did you see my video?
Totally.
Yeah.
Because
I want to
it's
get one of those masks. If I
Yeah,
get
me an
one,
Emperor.
it's Bosk.
He doesn't,
Yeah,
have,
some
he
nice
doesn't have a
ones.
neck. It
Oh,
just
no.
comes up to here, and it's out like this. It doesn't like the other ones are fitted, and they go down to your neck.
Right.
But the Bosch one is it's almost like a lampshade.
Huh.
That's why I was like, I wanted Bosch, but you know, if it didn't have a neck and it didn't look good,
But
Right
I'm going
now-
to put it on the mannequin head that's over there that is empty right now.
yeah. But
He's waiting for another helmet or something to go on him.
all the other ones are great.
You know, that could be the Shiar girl. SHI
I love it.
apostrophe
Let me know for
AR.
sure.
It will not sleep tonight.
I
Right?
can't believe I stumped John. Do I win something?
Yeah, hosting next week. Oh.
I hosted last week.
No, John hosted last week.
I spoke, which isn't always a good
We'll wait
thing.
till you get a computer.
Yeah. Can I do it on? I can't really do much on my phone.
You can do it, but it's going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
It's got to get all the comments up and everything like that, and switch everybody about and get everybody. Yeah, so it's difficult, but it's doable.
See, with
have you not got a tablet? Have you not got a tablet or anything like that?
I have a Kindle, but I don't think a Kindle has a camera on it.
No.
And but all the kids have Chromebooks, and the laptops I have, I could probably use it, but they're pretty old, and I don't have a need.
It doesn't matter.
Everything I can do on my phone. I don't need a computer now because we have a phone. A phone, you can do everything. So that's why
if you're hosting this, it's all the software is held by them. It's not run through your computer. So it's easy. It's really easy. That's why I use StreamYard. It's just so easy to use. I think most people do these days.
Does a Chromebook have a camera on it?
It does, but I think it's got security stuff on it that you can't get into certain things.
Oh, my dog, he's outside with my wife. Somebody said let your dog in.
No, Boba Fett was better on Robot Chicken.
Yeah, sure enough.
Oh, that was awesome.
The Emperor was pretty great on Robot Chicken too.
Yeah,
I've got all those on DVD.
Yeah,
I need to watch all those again.
Yeah, sure enough.
I love the cantina scene with Walrus Man.
Yeah.
Right then, I think we're going to call it.
Well, cool, boys. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
it was a super fun time, man.
I think we need to get you on again.
Yeah, hey, I'm down for sure.
Because after the questions I had in my head, I've not asked.
Oh, well, no worries. Anytime.
My mind's been blown with all your stuff. Man.
Yeah, it's like for Mena. I'm also a client, you know.
Yeah, right.
I got to say, I had a great time on the stream. It was great seeing your collection, but I think the best part of this whole stream is that I stumped John.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Poor Dengar,
he knows a lot. He knows a lot, so that's pretty fun.
No, he's the Marvel guy, huh?
I've been collecting Marvel comics since I was 4 years old.
He's got every Marvel comic going.
You wouldn't believe how many Marvel comics
sure.
I have. There's
definitely.
I bet he hasn't got a Frog Thor though.
No, I don't have a Frog Thor though. No, I actually haven't got any. Is that from the minifigure line?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't got any of those yet.
Captain Carter.
I didn't even see the Frog Thor in that episode.
He was crawling on the wall.
It was in the jar.
Who was jumping up to reach the hammer?
Yeah, there was a hammer, and then there was the jar with the Frog Thor in.
Oh, was that a frog? Maybe I saw something jumping up to get the hammer.
I've got Monica. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, right.
With the helicopter.
Monica Rambeau?
Yeah. And Gamora. Thanos.
Neat.
Which I think is next week. I think this week is going to be Party Thor. And then we're going to have Gamora.
I got to say, this looks good.
I've ordered some already because I love them. I love them so much. They're absolutely brilliant. But I did get... I'm going to build that on a live stream tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
The Hydra Stomper, right?
It's just so hard to get. I think they were supposed to be £27 on Lego.com. But this was £18 in Asda.
Nice.
But the Peggy is a different variant.
Yeah. Huh. They'll do them different for each one, yeah.
That's got the flag, which is
why are they clearing out things at like Target, like Bro Thor, the new Bro Thor from the Legacy?
I got them for $13. Yeah,
$18 I saw them for, but why? And also the Happy 2-pack that's on clearance too.
Yeah, someone showed me that too. Yeah,
but some of the older figures that they have, they're like full price.
I know, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Well, Boba Fett was meant to be the focal point of Return of the Jedi in the original script. until George Lucas thought, I've had enough. It ends here.
Well,
How
if
cool
Boba
was
Fett
that if
helped
they-
out, who
if they do a
be?
what if?
It was meant to be on. It was meant to be on Endor.
Yeah, but
the
what
original
side
script.
would he have been on? Did it say?
Yeah, whoever
'Cause
paid the
Boba
most.
Fett is very sellable, I mean,
Yeah,
he'll
totally.
take whoever's paying
Totally.
the bill. So maybe he would have been, on the good guy's side.
Do you think with all this what if from Disney Plus, do you think they'll come out with a what if Star Wars?
Oh, I
Well,
don't know.
we
They
sort of
might.
get
They've
that.
done the
It's already
comics.
Working for
Wednesday.
Marvel. Yeah.
They've done the comics,
Visions.
haven't
The Visions.
I
We're
love
getting
the
that
Visions.
Wednesday.
they? Yeah, the Visions.
Yeah, because that doesn't even count as canon.
No, it's not. It's just
Oh,
weird stories in different universes. I mean,
Yeah, because there was the comics, the Star Wars. Was it Infinities?
I don't remember what it was called, but
Yeah.
it was a.
I love those.
a weird
They're
one,
fantastic.
Yeah. And some of those
I like
novels-
anything like that, mirror universes.
Some of
Love
those
anything.
anthology novels that they used to come out with that had a multiple stories in one book were just like in odd
Yeah.
worlds or offshoots or just a random story about someone, that were
I
always
saw
cool.
that too, Gilster. I saw that today. That He-Man finally on clearance.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to go now. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate
Absolutely
it.
brilliant.
Thanks.
Everybody go and check his site out, website,
Imperial
Facebook
Commissary.
groups.
Here, I'll spit them out for you. www.imperialcommissary.com, or if you're on Facebook, www.facebook.com/groups/the Imperial Commissary. If you want to check out the convention, it's www.icnashville.com. If you want to check out the toy store, it is ictoysnashville.com. And if you want to follow me anywhere, it is at ICCC Nashville. That's 3 C's like ICCCon, the future of conventions.
You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah, man, quite a bit.
Every podcast. Right,
Thanks,
you.
boys. I appreciate
We'll
it.
see you all later.
Wait. Before we go, we got to say, and remember, we are all geek strong.
Geek strong. I love it. Later, boys. Thank you very much.
Peace out, guys. Thank you, guys.
Did you ever feel so bad inside?